Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play some more Frosthaven on the table today. Hello, Jack. Thank you for clicking the join button and becoming a producer. Yogi, member for 5 months, dropping a super chat, says time for the skeleton horde.
Yes.
Welcome everyone else.
Hello.
Hello. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekends. At least Saturday where we are. Oh, there's the pops.
This is Yogi's. Jack popped right before went live.
Nice. There it is. I see them in the chat though. These YouTube's highlighting them still for a certain amount of time, depending on how cool they are. They get longer, I guess. Hello. So we're here to play Scenario 5 today. This is Episode 5, Scenario 5 of our playthrough. Yes, we will continue playing the game. Yes, I do like the game. I made some statements at the end of the last video, which maybe have kind of misunderstood. Just because I say it's just more Gloomhaven doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Just means I expected more with the hype of the millions of dollars this raised on Kickstarter and the issues with the first version of the game. It is a better version so far. We're still early though. But I just thought it was going to take my attention, blow my mind, and make me forget about every other game I owned, but it didn't.
Do you think it still could as we get more into it?
Nah, it's still the same, yeah, right? The foundation's there. Like,
yeah,
I'm assuming there'll be more surprises, but it's like we're just playing more of the same game. But again, they figured it wasn't broke, don't fix it kind of idea. I just wish they fixed a little more, but doesn't mean it's a bad game. Doesn't mean I don't love it, because I wouldn't be streaming it today if I didn't like it. And it's just more Gloomhaven, which again, I expected more, but again, when it hit Kickstarter and then got delayed, doesn't mean they were delaying it to work on making it better and fixing monster AI issues and stuff. But again, this is, yeah, it's just the license to print money, right? So it's like, why break it? Why fix it if it's still doing well? It's #1 board game on Board Game Geek. Why deviate from that, right? You might bother more people than you'd please. So, but yeah, I'm still playing it, and as long as I'm still playing it, I'm still liking it. So deal with it.
I think people got nervous because this is the last one scheduled, so they just assumed maybe like it's done.
Yeah.
I think that was what maybe some of the panic was.
I was going to ask you this morning, but I totally forgot. Like, what day are we playing next this week? I was going to schedule it, but I just forgot to ask you. I was doing other things.
No worries.
Diving down rabbit holes of, I'm not even going to get into, but IT, make your own server related stuff. But anyways, hello, everybody. D. Miller, yeah, it's feeling kind of the same too. I remember during the unboxing, I was like super shocked that so many of the monsters we were punching out, we've already played against many times.
Yeah, that was shocking to me.
Yeah, that seems like where are the delays? I remember when Frosthaven was announced right at the start of the pandemic. Literally everything's closing, people are losing jobs. I talked about this before, but it was a bad time. Like, people were really scared, like they were not gonna be able to survive like a zombie apocalypse. Like, joking, but not joking. Like, people saw people dying all around them. People were losing jobs. Places were closing down. People were fighting over food and toilet paper. It was psycho. Shipping delays, tech issues. Like, it was the madhouse. And here is Cephalofa Air Games, or however you say it, going, we're going to do a big giant Kickstarter and we need money from everybody. Come get it now or you'll miss out, kind of idea. FOMO. And it was like,
yeah, the timing was
why now?
odd.
Like, everyone's losing their jobs and you're supposed to be super sensitive and woke and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. It seemed very greedy. And while everyone else is having trouble and struggling, most people, not everybody, they said, we want to take money from the board game community and make a new game. And the part I'm getting to was there was things said about it being almost done. There should be no delays. It will be super quick. We've plan this out, projects locked in, you'll have your game within a year. We're pretty much already testing it. I saw them testing and playing it at conventions. They're like, yeah, this game's almost done. You're gonna have it in no time. But it's like, okay, I see why they said that, because it's very similar to the first game. So if you're using the same formula, same mechanics, half the same monsters, you don't need to play test those monsters. You know, come up with some scenarios, come up with some bosses, pick your tiles, slap them together. And they had other designers working on scenarios. They had more people working on the game this time. So I was like, yeah, we'll have it in a year. Yeah, there'll be no issues. I expected things to be reused, because how else were they getting it done so fast? And then they didn't get it done so fast. I don't know. They're still reused monsters, reused like everything. But
even the tiles are the same, just different art on them.
I know. it still feels like you're in a new area.
Yeah.
And again, it's a sequel, so it should be similar, right?
Yep.
You play sequels of whatever video game, and it's usually using the same mechanics. They just add a few tweaks in, right? Add some new levels, add some new bosses, add some new story. And you're like, here's the second sequel of a game. So it should feel the same. It should feel the same. I just wish there were more improvements. That's all. Doesn't mean the game sucks. It's still awesome. Still awesome. I'd rather be playing this, like I said in the comments, I'd rather be playing this than many, many other games I've played over the last few years. Many of them. But like, I'm not doing cartwheels on stream for a board game that I've already played with a different name. Like, I can't do that. I can't tell you this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I've done this before for hours. I've already played it. So it's like, that's this. It's not blowing my mind. How could it blow my mind? How could it blow my mind if they do the same thing over again, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't love it though, right?
True.
Like I grind out so many video games I've been playing for, like I play Call of Duty still to this day. Obviously I took a break from Call of Duty because it got boring and repetitive and they did some crazy stupid things. But I started playing Call of Duties in like the late 2000s. Here I am. I still play it in my spare time every now and then. And it's like the same game. They just keep adding improvements and tweaking a few things and making it look better and sound better. I still play the same thing. It's not blowing my mind, but I'm still having fun doing it. That's all. That's all. That's all. So yeah, there you go. So hopefully you guys get it. I know a lot of people come here looking for buyer's reassurance in your money spent, and they hope to tune in and find somebody on the internet saying that what they purchased their money on that they feel guilty about is actually the best thing you could have spent your money on. So then you get this fanboy hype and everyone's, yeah, we're all awesome. We all spend our money on the right thing. High five. This is great. Even though we know it's probably not the thing we should have spent our money on and we went into debt to buy it. Yeah, it's all high five. Yeah, we're great. And it's like, they look to the internet like these people are getting paid to play the game and they're like, yeah, tell me it's so amazing. And then they come here and they're like, Rob's not like so excited, but Mel is. So Rob must not like the game. It's like, that's not
how it works. Because there's games that Rob's super excited about and I'm like, it's okay.
It's like,
we have different tastes in games.
Again, I'm not being paid to play this. I don't have to play this game. So if I'm playing the game, I'm probably still liking it. And at some point, you've seen me do this over the last year. At some point, even in the middle of a stream, I'll just be like, I'm done with this game. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm done. Cancel
or the beginning of a stream,
or the beginning of a stream. I spent all the work scheduling it, thumbnails, learning, rereading rules, setting it up on the table, everything. And then I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't play this crappy game.
Those who know.
Yeah. It's like, sometimes I have a game we're learning and I'm like, I played it off stream and I'm like, I'm not even making streams for this. I can't do it. I can't give this game the time of day. It doesn't deserve it. I can't do it. So yeah, there's games that I won't play. Blends, check the playlist section if you want to watch Euthia. If you've already watched all the videos, probably look for another channel. I don't know if I'll play it again. I've already spent many, many hours promoting and playing that game and loving that game. So yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we played a lot of that game.
Yeah, and I want to give some other games some good time too, right? Like I think I've already done my job showing that game off and letting people know about it and hoping people spend their time in it who like it. And if it's not for them, I'm glad I showed them the game that is not for them. But yeah, so many games I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours of, or not hundreds, I'm exaggerating. Some games I have. But
even if you say multiple streams of.
Yeah, if I've done multiple streams of a game that I wasn't being paid to play, and like, which is like every stream I do, I like to play what I love too. And like some games, it's not that the game I'm bored of, it's there. I have other things I'd rather play and stream and get excited about to keep passionate, right? I want to keep doing this YouTube thing. And if I ever get like I'm not happy doing it, I'm out, right? So it's like, if I was forced to play the same game over and over again for infinity to please like a handful of fans who expect every YouTube channel to play only the games they like, I can't do that. This is Rob's gaming table, not your gaming table. Go play whatever you want. I'm going to play what I want. But I also have to think about what you guys want to watch and what you're interested in is usually similar likes to me. And if it's not, there's other channels that might be playing stuff that's similar to you, right? Mm-hmm. Or like most people who watch this channel do, go make your own YouTube channel and play whatever games you want to play on YouTube. You know what I mean?
I think one of the things that what I've noticed is people come here, maybe they find us through a video or through a game specific, right? They're like, oh, we found you through Frosthaven, for example. Then we go and we play something else and like, oh, well, when are you playing Frosthaven? Because that's kind of my game.
Why did you stop playing it?
That's why I came here, because I love that game. And it's like, oh. Sorry.
It's like, sorry, man. Like
The backlog is big.
like I don't know. There are some people, and I used to be this way. I have a small board game collection. I get one game. I get so obsessed with it. I play it over and over and over, and I'm going online and reading fan created content for it and just playing it and playing it and playing it. It's usually these LCGs, right?
Yeah.
Those are the games I spend most time because they're like, as long as they keep releasing content and player base keeps growing, things keep changing, and it's like a lifestyle game, and I'm so into it. I'm so into it. And I understand for lifestyle games, finding a channel that's like dedicated to that, that's fine. But it's like, we're here, I'm like a variety channel, and I'm like, it's my channel and it's my table, and I obviously have to take in what my players will play with me. So like what Kyle likes, what Mel will like, that also goes into it, and what you guys will watch too, because without people watching, there's no money to be had to keep it going. So if it's not generating money, then I can't be doing this as a job. So then I have to leave, right? So there's like all these factors driving in, but yeah, lots of people will come in and be like, whoa, you need to play that game again. It's like, but I played like lots of hours, more hours than any other YouTube channels played that game. Like, can I play something different now? Like, and I'll go back to it if they release new content. I'll go back and play it a bit.
Sometimes, not always.
Sometimes, not always. But yeah, I can't. I just gotta play what I want, kind of thing. But yeah. But man, if we're having a fun chat, like so far, Frosthaven chats have been loaded. People have been having fun.
People are loving it.
People are loving the ups and the downs of the game. I'm having fun puzzling this out. I love people playing along. The polls are awesome. The choices, the blind stuff, the legacy stuff.
We just leveled up, which I'm so excited to play with new cards.
Yeah, we love legacy and story games and hidden content and campaign games. I love learning a nice, deep rule set and then trying to master it through multiple plays. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we'll keep playing this, just like we played Gloomhaven for 40 or 50 something episodes, whatever it was, of physical. We played through all of Jaws of the Lion, no problem. That was shorter, obviously. We played through all of like Tainted Grail, Sword and Sorcery, the first wave, all 3 expansions. The second Sword Sorcery, played through the base game. We've played through like Aeon's End, a bunch of the campaigns. We played through the both legacy games of that. There's like Clank Legacy, these other games, Pandemic Season 0. There's so many that we played through the full campaign to the end.
Almost all. Almost all.
We play through more than we don't. Yeah. But again, there's so many of them now. They keep coming out ever since like Pandemic, Legacy, and like Gloomhaven showed that money can be made there. Everyone's coming out with them. And there's so many campaign games, and Kickstarter comes out with a new one every week, that it's like, man, there's too many to play.
Yeah.
I can't play all of them all the way through to the end. So I have to just say, we've shown enough, move on. And I have to be okay with that. And I have to be okay with that. It allows me to try more things, which is fun. When people ask me about different games, I can talk a little more about them. I can understand why certain games put in those mechanics, because other games maybe sold a lot of money and they were a hit with those mechanics. And, you know, but if I don't try more games, then I'm not as, I guess, educated in my hobby, job, whatever, you know, like, I don't know. It's weird. Very weird.
Heather's curious, are we doing a Q&A anytime soon?
I don't know.
I don't know when the last one was. Is it about that time?
We should.
People are asking questions.
I know, I do them around like, you know, every few months, and that's like, I just get back into the grind and do what we're known for. But yeah, we should maybe.
Okay, we can look at the calendar. You got some questions for us, Heather?
Yeah, we should though, Heather. We should.
I feel like it's been a bit.
I lose track of time.
Our last one was kind of more Gen Con specific too. It wasn't really.
But that's the other thing. In what is it, May? We'll do another one for Gen Con event system. But yeah, those aren't just open Q&As.
Yeah,
those are
so
very
maybe
focused.
one sooner, so then we have a couple weeks or a couple months before that one.
Yup. But yeah. Steve Miller says, my favorite part is spending 45 minutes selecting ability cards. Yes, that's my favorite part too. And that's the difference too, right? Like if you're selecting ability cards at home, you don't have a timer going, so you're not tracking it, and you probably are just quick with it and you just play because nobody's watching. So you'll correct mistakes you make on the fly and like house rule things and redraw an attack modifier card, you know, like I'll just do that and keep moving on, right? But it's like we're playing on stream, so we're spending a whole day doing it, so it's like I'm gonna make sure that I make the choices right to really enable success, right? So that we don't have to replay the same scenario again on stream. But if I was playing off stream and I had it set up on a table, I don't care. I would scoop middle of a playthrough and just try it again, you know, pick some different cards. Because you can do that more on the fly. You can be more agile, right? But when you're structuring and scheduling streams and you only have like a 1 day to play and you've scheduled that day, it's like, yeah, I need to put on the brakes and be like, we're picking the right cards.
Yeah,
I want everyone's help. Yeah, I got to play a little more careful, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take kind of winning a little more serious sometimes in games too, especially if they have that lazy design of like, no fail forward. You just, with consequences. It's just like, no, if you fail, just replay. You just set it all back up and redo it again and again and again and again. I like in this game, you can step away, go do other stuff, level up and come back like a video game. You know, you can go in that area and it's like a little too hard for you. And you're like, man, there must be a magical sword hiding somewhere in this level that I can find to come back and kill these guys easier. Yeah, there is. So go spend some time going and do that or get to the next level so you can equip that armor you need and then come back. This game has that, which is so cool. So you're not literally stuck, which I love. So it's like a good middle ground of like, you fail? No problem. There's 6 other scenarios that are probably unlocked you can go try instead. Or maybe you can wait till your friend comes over and try a 3-player. Or maybe you create a new character to add to the party and mix it up and find, or, you know, change your hand of cards even and try it again. Like, I like those changes you can do, and I think it's neat. I think it's very neat with this game. But yeah, any game that's like, man, do we want to play this again in the next stream, this scenario? No. Okay, let's try to win more. Like, let's really focus, right? You know? And that's how we get out of control sometimes. But yeah, all right. I think we're good to go. What do we need to do? Oh, I know what we need to do.
I don't know.
Super important every time. Please remind me. I need people in the chat to remind me if we skip down to start playing the game and we're like, let's go. We need to like make sure we know this. So it's now in the top 400, 394 ranked overall on BoardGameGeek.com. It's on the rise. Strategy 185, 8.6 rating. The weight 4.20.
It keeps going up.
Holy! As people play more into it, or they get their game and they start unboxing it, they're like, automatically there's way more systems in this game. We got loot decks and things, and the road events and the outpost events on the seasons. It's just all more complicated. I'm rating it higher. Or they're playing with their friends as people are going through the campaign and things are getting more juicier, and they're just like, okay, this game's getting crazier. Let's add a higher complexity. Yeah, let's up the complexity. Let's up the complexity.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So 173 people voted. Okay. 90 say it's a heavy boy. Big heavy boy.
I would agree that it's heavy, definitely.
Or are they assuming this rating is based on the box when they got it delivered?
Physically.
Physically, yeah. They tried to
or like literally.
Tried to lift it off their front porch after the mail person dropped it off, and they're like, oh, okay, hold on. Before I bring this in, I'm going to Board Game Geek. I'm rating it heavy. And I'll come back with 2 people, lift from the knees.
And it's manageable now.
And we're in. But then there's other people who are like weightlifters in the hobby who are like one-handing it in their house. And
those are the lights?
They're like medium light.
Yeah.
It's medium light.
Oh my God.
All right, so there we go. That's the important information we're looking for. All right.
Michael would like an audit on those 13 light boats.
Yeah, that's BS. Is that the new way people are trying to tank games, is by rating the complexity wrong? But then that would sell more copies, right? If you told people it's a lighter game, other people might be like, oh, I'll try it instead.
D-Miller says, do you agree with the 4.20 weight?
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
I would say
but it is higher than 4, definitely.
It's definitely higher than Gloomhaven Jaws Line.
So I'd have to look at what some of those are.
Yeah. Just the idea, again, broken record, I know, but playing with it more and more and seeing a few scenarios in, right? So picture those, not scenario 0. That's like straightforward teaching 1. But look at scenario 1 and compare what's going on there to scenario 1 in Gloomhaven. Look at scenario 2, compare what's going on there. And then look at the starting classes and pick the 2 lowish to medium lowish complexity from Gloomhaven, you know, or the 2 low complexity from this game and compare them to the 2 lowest complexity from Gloomhaven. Think of the ability cards. Think of your learning curve in both those games. How hard was it to understand the character, win scenarios? Because Gloomhaven scenario 1 and some of the starting party mix-ups and some of the characters were known to like really screw people up. But it was basically a few rules people misunderstood. And the first scenario maybe asked for a little too much. But then in Frosthaven, I'm literally playing the lowest complexity character, and I have to know both summons. And then right away in the first scenario, scenario 1, we had to worry about an ally, but that ally had modified ally rules. So not only did you read the rule book and you think you understood ally rules, then it tells you forget about those ally rules. These allies work differently. So it's like for a game, literally in the first couple scenarios, to throw out the complex rules to you and not slowly introduce them to you in a campaign system, and then also modify those rules on top of it, a la like Cloudspire solo scenario style, where it's like, you know the base rules of the game. Well, here's a whole page of rules modifications to every skill on every enemy that works completely different because now you're playing it solo and we want to make it a puzzle. It's like all that stuff adds complexity when you start changing the rules that are on the paper in the rule book. And then on a scenario, you start saying, forget this, but remember that, and this changes. Throwing that at a player who's like struggling to memorize a rule book to then break that and make them learn new stuff and understand new things in the first handful of scenarios, that right there can give people enough to go, all right, this is a higher complexity. Like I'm struggling here at the beginning more than I'm struggling in Gloomhaven at the beginning, or maybe the last board game they played or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, Gloomhaven seemed complex, but now you compare this, what we've played so far, and trying to remember back to what we played in the first 4 scenarios where we're in Gloomhaven, I feel like that was easier to wrap our head around.
I do as well.
I feel like the cards were more straightforward what they did.
Like more basic, right?
Yeah, just more basic and simple.
Yeah.
But I understand. They wanted to please the people who already gave them tons of money and make it more interesting as like kind of an expansion to Gloomhaven 2. Like, look, all the classes are completely new and fresh. But to do that, you need to spice it up, right?
Yeah.
And spicing it up is increasing complexity.
I agree. I agree very much with Dragon, who says monster AI makes the game heavy alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the monster AI part that definitely increases the difficulty of the game.
I wish they just simplified it. I wish they just, just gave in and just made the monster AI simple, or give each monster AI their own little spicy script, like their own little,
Sword and Sorcery.
like Sword and Sorcery, like so many other dungeon crawlers we play, where it's like this type of enemy. First, they want to check if there's an enemy within 2 spaces. If so, do the following.
Yeah.
If not, do the next thing. If not, do this. If not, default ability, move to next enemy,
Yeah, yeah.
And that is more rules to understand, but as you play those enemies, you see what's on them. I know what they're doing is like trying to be generic, but still this game has, each enemy has their own little spice still. They have their own little spice that's based off the foundation, right? They'll all act differently based on whether they have an attack on the ability, or a nod, or a heal, or ranged, or, all that kind of stuff will change it up. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm still not a fan of it. It's more complex and weird than it needs to be. It's not intuitive. But once this game, remember, this is a lifestyle game. So don't do what I do and read multiple rule books in the same week, trying to learn different games all the time and trying to remember older games that you may be playing again soon. Just play this game. Just focus on this game. Play through the campaign yourself. If friends won't come and play with you on certain days, keep playing it. And keep the rules fresh, and keep rereading online. Keep rereading the rule book every now and then. Read the monster movement section after every couple plays. And keep this game on the table. And then when the friends do want to come over once a week or once every couple weeks, just keep continuing the campaign. Let them jump in, but keep it flowing. That's what this game's meant to do. It has great jump in, jump out. Yeah, your friends maybe miss some of the story, whatever. But they have their own story to tell in each scenario, and then when they advance their character, they get to level up and grow with their character, even if they're growing slower than you. The level, the mechanics of the level math to determine the difficulty level is beautiful. It works usually. Mm-hmm. Some scenarios are designed a little weird and obviously get easier when, I don't know, in this game, maybe they did a better job. But in general, in Haven games, it's like sometimes a scenario feels different on 2-player versus 3 versus 4. And do you have a tanky character, a ranged character, or a support character, or an AI manipulating character, a healer? Those can make scenarios feel completely different, swingy, but that's with a lot of games though. But yeah, I don't know where it's going for that, but
I know, interesting conversation though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely interesting, right?
I think that was just part of the, do we agree with the 4.2?
Yeah, with the complexity, yeah.
Which I definitely think it's over a 4. I'd have to look at some other games that
it's definitely up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like just the unboxing and trying to find out how you're going to store it and set it up so setup doesn't take longer than playtime. That right there is quite a complex task and quite the adventure and puzzle to solve. And even if you say, just buy an official insert that was made from a different company, trying to put one of those together and spend half a day doing that, man, that's its own. You got to now learn about woodworking and glue and sawing and tape and all that assembly and following instructions. Like, man, some people, that's a challenge. And then what token goes where and how to put it all back in the box and opening up every time and pulling it out on the table. Does it fit the sleeve cards? Does it not? What sleeves to use? How many sleeves to use? That's all the whole adventure before you even get into the game. That's at least a 3.5 complexity there just to start playing.
Definitely.
Getting through the rule book. But yeah, I definitely would keep it on the higher end complexity just so players don't get fooled.
Yeah.
Because the game gets rated high, just like Gloomhaven. That's the problem. There's a whole bunch of people that got really upset because they bought Gloomhaven because it was recommended on websites. It was the #1 BGG. People are saying it's the greatest experience ever. You must have it. So people get into board gaming. They start searching top board games. Everybody has it on their lists. You know, game of the years, this and that. And then people buy and go, whoa, this game is crazy complex. And has tons of weird issues and stuff, right? But it was made for hardcore board gamers. So it needs to be rated high so it like doesn't scare people out of the hobby or make them waste money on a game that's not for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it should be rated high and stay high because to not fool anybody. But again, not everyone sees a number on a little website like Board Game Geek, right? So it does, I wish it said on the box, like, you know, like kind of like the video games use the ratings or the movies use a rating, right? You know, your child can probably play this or that. But
that gets into some iffy territory, right? Where designers could say it's lighter. You think there's a standard that needs to be made?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Okay. Create a standard.
Yeah.
That needs to be followed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's just like, this game is a 3-star complexity.
Yeah.
You know? Not an age thing, which is just based on safeties and choke hazards and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that yesterday. People were saying how they didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, it's not actually a game saying it's for 14 plus or 12 plus or 8 plus or whatever. None of that is related to the complexity. It's related to choke hazards, toy testing, you know, what regulations in their countries they're selling the game had to be followed. So if they're trying to sell a game in, like, I don't know, the UK, and the UK says, if you market this thing in this type of store and you put 8+ on it, you now need to submit it for testing and pay for it to be tested and fill out a bunch of forms and have it approved, and it could delay it by a few months. And does it have choking hazards? What's the readability of it and all this kind of stuff? And some companies say, nah, I don't want to deal with that. I'll just put 14+ on the box so I don't have to put it through any of that process and spend extra time and money and hire people and whatever. So yeah, so you can't judge it by that. I used to think that's what it was for, but it's not for that. So yeah, so that's why I like the BGG. The way BGG has the age rating. So you'll see 14+ because the publisher didn't want to pay for, you know, they don't expect younger people to play it. So why pay for all the testing and safety testing and stuff? But the community says, nah, I play with my 12-year-olds. You're fine. Okay. Also a valuable piece of information.
Someone played with a 4-year-old? One person?
When we played with our daughter, I believe she was like 8.
Yeah, you're right. She was young.
She was 8.
But like 8 to 10 to 12, I think is okay, maybe with some modified rules. Sure.
Again, it's co-op, so you can have people on the team that are kind of carrying it and recommending things and playing together and suggesting and you know, all that kind of stuff, making sure everyone's paying attention to everything and remembering rules and stuff. And someone at the table could be controlling all the AI, so you don't need the 8-year-old to know how to do that stuff. They just need to know the small bubble of controlling their character and how the cards work and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, D Miller, you can only play with younger kids if you're doing all the monster movements. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But that's why co-op games are genius, right?
Definitely.
That's how you can play with a grandma who's never played a board game since like 1960. You just get her in a co-op game where you're just controlling everything, you know, and like just throw the options at her. Like, okay, it's your turn. Now pick one of the cards in your hand to
roll these dice
to play. Yeah, roll the dice. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, oh, this is gonna happen, and they don't maybe know what's gonna happen. They read it, and then it's like, okay, don't worry. I'll move the cubes and all that. Okay, now here's information you have in front of you. What do you want to do with that? You know, and then they start to figure it out, and like you teach those games like on the fly, which is kind of cool. So yeah. All right, let's play the game though. I really want to play. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Did we waste enough time for everyone to show up?
I think
For all the
so.
stragglers?
Who are
Let's
we
see.
missing?
Well, there's like 70 people here, but only 34 like clicks. So I know when I start rambling about things and tell everyone Frosthaven is not, you know, the best thing you can spend your money on. Obviously, people are going to click the like button. I know this. I'm hating on your favorite game. It's okay. No, I'm not hating. I'm being realistic, right? No, I'm not wearing the Gloomhaven goggles, okay? I'm not looking at it through Gloomhaven goggles.
Oh, Necrocomicon's not here yet. Okay, let's wait.
Everyone. Oh, okay. Awkward.
Okay, let us know when you're here,
so
okay?
we can talk about Necrocomicon's
yeah,
more.
because they're not here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So annoying when they get in the chat. They start riling everyone up, saying stupid things, distracting me. Yeah. And then they use that name, like they stole the name from that mispronunciation you said.
Yeah.
I freaking hate that. And then they used it as like their YouTube name and thought they were funny. So stupid.
I gotta say, I love
that. And then they're late to streams all the time.
That was like the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. Late to streams all the time. So annoying. But we'll wait.
Dragon does say pineapple pizza is heated. Good to go. Okay. Dragon's got his pizza.
All right, Dragon. You're
all right.
We like Dragon.
That was the second. So Necrocomicon popping up with that name, number 1. Number 2, Dragon asking us to set a timer for his pizza. Those were my 2 favorites. I'll never forget.
Somebody let me know in like 15 minutes so I can go down and get my pizza that's in the oven right now or whatever. I remember that.
Yeah. Okay, best moments.
All right. Anyways, let's just get started.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do.
Yeah, we need to do all of our setup stuff.
Yep. Let's go. Select a scenario. I select the one that the chat voted on at the end of last stream. So if you want to help decide which scenario we're playing next, and you're here at the beginning of the stream, don't run away as soon as it's over, or come back later, and you can help vote on what the next scenario is for next episode. And if you're looking for the next episode, check the playlist section. If you want to support the channel, click the join button, click the super chat button, check the links in the description, all that stuff that I forgot to say because we just went right into the rambling. You know the deal. The marketing stuff. Now we resolve a road event if necessary.
Okay.
So we're in the summer.
Yep.
SR10. You round a rocky outcropping and find a lavishly dressed Savant staring you down, anger in its eyes. You're late, a stammer on a non-committal half response, but is quickly cut off. Unless, don't touch the food with those greasy hands of yours. It's worth more than all those pelts you're wearing. Grab a tray and get to work serving your betters. And be advised, your tardiness is coming out of your tip. A dozen Savas are seated on stone benches around an outdoor table meticulously carved from a single slab of granite. Each Savas is wearing elaborate clothing studded with metals and fine silks that really do put your own clothes to shame. This scene is set for a magnificent feast, and a nearby serving area is gorgeous platters heaped high with the most perfect cuts of rocks. Get on with it. We're hungry. Option A. You heard the Savas. Let's make some coin. So we're gonna literally serve these fools. Or option B. Oh sure, you'll serve them, but these haughty Savas need to be taught a lesson. Rations from your pack it is. All right, this is a poll for the chat.
That's interesting.
This is a poll. A or B? Whoops. Wrong button again. Okay, come on. All right, poll is in the live chat. Feel free to vote.
I don't even know what I would choose here.
Philippa loves the new character we opened at the end of the last stream, which we didn't look at on stream, but I did look at between streams
we
a little bit.
Just very briefly peeked.
Yeah, I read the board, and it just gave me the vibe of not to play in a 2-player party.
Right, and we were a little bummed we didn't go with the other option. We didn't look at the other option, but it wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah, but based on the big.
So Mel was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the other one might have been a better option for me to play, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking if the option A is literally like we just get some coins, sure, but I don't know. I
All
feel
right.
like there's more to it.
Yeah, it's a road event. We're getting screwed one way or another.
And we were late, so they're pissed. So
yeah.
Thanks, chat. No, I'm just kidding.
But maybe we could earn some coins. But then it might waste some time getting to the scenario because we decided to do some work. And then they make us like discard a card.
Oh god.
This is the kind of stupid stuff that happened in Gloomhaven. You're like, oh, this
or
stuff's
start
fun.
with one less.
That's what I mean.
Like no, like lose a card, not discard a card.
Oh, I don't think it'd be that bad, but maybe. Not in the, because remember, these are the beginning road events. We haven't really started shuffling in ones later in the campaign, which I'm sure will be more annoying. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But the other thing is,
oh, true. We do work anyways. Yeah, you're right. We're doing work both ways. It's just.
Yeah. But it's like, does it cost a resource or does it cost like, I know cards are a resource, but does it cost like an item or does it cost like, you know, some money? Does it cost some food? I don't know what that would be. Some resources. Who knows? We'll find out. So let's close the poll. But remember, they made it so it's like not so easy to figure out, right? They try to make these more interesting and fun to try to deduce, and you know, here we go.
Don't flip. I like that.
Whoops.
You have a card?
Yes. Option A, 68%. Janet with the $5 super chat. Tip? What tip? You spilled the soup all over me.
Janet, thank you.
All right, that's what we're going with. We don't even need to read the back of the card.
Thank you,
That's the
you.
official what happened on the other side of the card. Yeah, make our own answers on the back. The chat just gets to play it out. Oh, what am I doing? I am shuffling this wrong. Okay. You shuttle heavy platters of fine rocks from the serving area to the assembled savas, refilling drinks and generally staying out of their way. The savas consume the geologic sampler with a deliberate slowness, savoring the crunch and grinding each bite to sand before swallowing. When the gathered group is satiated, one calls you over and hands you a small pouch full of gold with an idle nod of thanks. Gain 15 collective gold.
How many do you have?
And then this is removed from game. I have 17.
Okay, I have 11.
You can have it. I don't
need all of
I'll take
it.
3. Can I just have 3 so I go to 20?
Sure.
All right, done. You have 12 more.
All right. So
I think even numbers are usually good for when bad things happen and we got to pay stuff out and whatever. I don't know. Or items purchased.
Okay.
Or lumber and all that. But I think it's a collective also usually. Okay.
What's next on our...
Next is set up the map tiles for the scenario. Done. And retrieve all monsters for the scenario and shuffle their ability deck. Retrieve all overlay tiles for the scenario. Done. And there's some off to the side, probably.
Yep.
I did it yesterday, so we both did it, right?
Yep.
So I don't remember, but set up the first room of the scenario, which is both these first tiles are the first room, which we'll look at in a sec. Actually, I have it right here. So there's the first room. So entrance spaces are the top left, 3 spots on the top row, first one on the left in the second row. We have these obstacle ice thingies. The enemies we have, frozen corpses aren't on the board yet, but they will show up, which are just like big frozen fatties, or whatever were they called in the last one? The big fat slow like zombies that just like kind of move slow but hit really hard and like sometimes stuck you.
I don't remember.
I'm asking because I know the chat will drop it in like 2 seconds and there'll be like 8 of them that are like boom. Whatever those big slow guys were.
It was something corpse though, wasn't it?
Yeah, living corpse.
Living
right?
corpse, yes.
Living corpses,
corpse.
maybe?
Yeah.
There it is. Edgar's
yes.
got it. Yeah, living corpse.
Living corpse.
They really got creative with it. We're in Frosthaven. What do? Let's make the same enemy, and just instead of calling them living, we call them frozen. Genius. We're into it. We got a cave door, a large corridor, ice pillars, 6 of them, so there'll be more. We have an altar, which isn't on the board yet, which looks like it's scenario related based on the yellow. We got a treasure chest that's not on the board yet. The loot deck is made up of all this jazz, which we did yesterday. We'll shuffle it in a second, actually. You can shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Shuffle attack modifier decks. I've been shuffling, but I'll shuffle every day. Every day I'm shuffling, playing this game. Okay.
I don't mind shuffling when they have sleeves on them.
Yeah. Not the best sleeves, but they do the job.
They do the job.
All right. Loot decks shuffled. All right. Did you get all the lumber on the top?
Hopefully.
All right. Sounds good. And yeah, there's no random treasure chest, so I automatically don't care about any of that loot, but
I care about the lumber still.
What else is next? Read the scenario entry. Okay, let's do that.
Oh, we did it in the right order this time.
What?
Remember how before we would all read all this and then we'd get to it and then be like, oh, we already did that.
The set up the first room part and all that, it's like, well, why set up the first room if we don't know what's going on here? But I understand why they do it, because then you read the story and it explains what's set up, right?
Yeah, which makes sense.
But I usually just grab the book and like, while I have the book up, I'm on stream, might as well just go through it all so I can put it away. Scenario goals: the scenario is complete when all enemies in it are dead. Boring.
It's like that a lot, right?
I know, but they could trick you. The cool part is they could trick you where they could put something here and then you read this thing and it's like, it's not over. You actually have to do this.
True.
Because why is the altar related to this scenario? And it's not listed here.
Maybe that's a lose condition.
Or they just call it an enemy also, and you must defeat it, right?
True.
Or kill it or whatever. Scenario effects. Each character suffers 2 damage. So remember I told you to take the ignore scenario effects on your upgrade sheet that I don't have access to, but you do. And you should always take that right away.
I'll take it next time.
So we're going to suffer 2 damage. We're also using dice this time. I like to zoom in closer when I can. And having a whole dial, I don't like to have those dials and they're not the greatest.
The chat's already commented on they like it.
Yeah. So we're going to start using dice, and then we have blue ones. When we start gaining XP, we can just throw them on our board like we do in a lot of games. It's just cleaner, allows us to zoom in closer. You guys can see more. You quickly can see what this is versus like, for some reason, super tiny text on the world's largest dial.
Yeah, I don't know why those are so small.
Like, we've seen smaller dials in game that show more numbers than this, but I don't know why they keep doing this. Like, again, they didn't have to redesign it, so it should have saved them time making the game, right? Stupid. But anyways, yeah, improvements. I wanted more improvements. That's why I'm complaining, as I usually do. All right, so suffering 2 damage.
I did.
I know we don't do it now. It's at the last part, but I'm going to do it so I don't forget, because people will start yelling at me when I do it. So I'm at 10 out of my 12, because I did level up, right? So my top health is 12 now. You can see here. Level 2, right? I'm at 12, so I'm now down to 10. We're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Introduction. The Whitefire Wood stands against the frozen waste like gray, unflinching ramparts. The trees have grown tall and wide, bunched densely together to create a defensive line closer knit than a phalanx of Valrath infantry. But this is where the Snow Speaker sent you, so there must be a way in. The entrance, which you find only after an hour's search, sits like a gate in the wood. 2 enormous trees guard either side of a snow-packed trail, and just past the opening is a figure covered in white fur, hunched over, eyes looking back. An Algox. You lock eyes long enough to take half a breath, and then he turns and runs deeper in. You give chase. The path is trod snow and rock, a road used often, which is just as well. You barrel down it, trees whipping past your periphery, your muscles recharged by the sight of your quarry. However, just as you're certain you've got the Algox cornered, you turn a corner and find a huge Algox waiting for you. It's hunched in the middle of the trail, facing you, but its fists planted firmly in the snow, a smug grin cutting its face. Not good. You charge forward, ready to leap, but before you can take 2 steps, the ground shakes violently. Large fissures erupt in the earth. The trees buck, and like summer-thinned ice, the ground beneath you breaks away. Thankfully, the fall is short, and you land without serious injury. You cough as the dust settles and find yourself in an open pit deep enough for 4 Algox to stand on each other's shoulders, and not reach the top. Dirt walls rise up on every side, soft, loamy soil that will make the climb back up difficult. As you stand there looking up at the white sky, a noise creeps into your ears. It's a thin, wispy howl, like a wind coming through the walls of a poorly built house. You turn, and ethereal shapes emerge from the dark, cast in a blue, whirling haze. They hover above the floor, their forms shaking in the gloom, and wherever they move, a layer of frost grows thickly across the floor. They are coming closer now, and the air is getting cold. Matthew, thank you for the $2 super chat. This is me sucking the soup off Janet's shirt. Whoa, this just got awkward. Welcome to Rob's After Dark gaming table.
Oh gosh, Matthew. I don't know that Janet will appreciate that.
Janet has removed Matthew from the chat. Okay.
Thank you for
I know
the
we're all
super
friendly
chat.
here. We're all friendly here, but there's like a line. You don't want to be sucking soup off each other's shirts, okay? The age complexity just shot up. Says Michael. Awesome. Okay. So we have section links. When door 1 is opened, read 7.2. Okay, we already looked at all that. And I can put this here, I guess.
Do you feel like you're already getting muscles from holding that book up?
Yeah, I'm getting like PTSD from Tainted Grail. Because I have 2 of these monster books, right? They're huge. Huge. So I'm just going to keep them right here on the table. And I'll get to them later. And what else? Back to our list, right?
Yep.
Deal and select battle goals.
Oh, fun. Oh, fun. How many checks do I need for another perk so I can get this? 3. Never mind.
Yeah, let's cut it here.
You want to go first?
Sure. Easy. Let's check the second one. No, not happening. No. First one, easy. Easy.
You good?
Yep, done. Easy. Let's release.
Yogi. Thank you.
All right, I'm closing my eyes.
Do Yogi's message first.
Yogi, thank you for the super chat. The Aussie 420. Wait, what? Matthew, no more soup for you.
Love it.
You are sucking soup off shirt in my line? Who are you to suck soup off shirt in my line? No soup for you.
All right, you good? You're covering? Okay. Doable. Okay, middle. Oh, I don't want to do that, but I mean, it's doable. Oops, dropped one. Sorry, one sec, dropped it. And then I don't think I can do the right one at all. Maybe I could set that up with a couple of the cards I have, but I think the easiest one for me is the left. Because I can control this. Yeah, I'm going to take the left. Okay, done. Yeah, okay. I like ones I can control. Right, you think, Yogi? Right is hard. I have to set that up.
Everyone's like saying different options. That's cool.
I think I could do.
I like when you get it. That's like, oh, I could. I
could do all of them.
Yeah.
But the ones I like the best are ones that I can control happening. Not that it needs to line up in some formation of cool things to happen. If I can make it happen, then I like those ones because then I can control it. All right, we took the easiest one. Now let's not forget that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Place a token tray nearby. Done. Build the loot deck. Done. Select which items to bring. Done. Select which ability cards to bring.
Yeah.
Buckle up. I unlocked a new card. This is going to take an hour and a half at least. So I unlocked Pinning Charge for those that weren't here last episode. Why the hell weren't you there last episode? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Pinning Charge level 2. Now, is this the kind of thing where we just, look at the card that's almost the same, it's obviously an upgrade. Do we just replace that card and move on? Or are we liking both cards and want to have multiple options and we like low initiative and blah, blah, blah. And they should both make it in. I don't know. But I could just replace Deflective Manner. I do like this, though. All attacks targeting you this round gain disadvantage. Doesn't happen too often, but since it's a 15, you're going really early, and if I am on the front line, I'm taking a lot of attacks. That could be really helpful. Versus this, doesn't give me that kind of thing, but it is a range 3 attack. And if I consume the air, it becomes a range 4 attack. So I'm not so close to the enemies, so maybe this kind of thing doesn't matter as much on that turn, but they're both 2 attack, which is kind of lame. This one gets a 3 attack off air with advantage, which is awesome, but I got to be close. This one, though, just I don't have to be close, and I can stick a guy. Especially if we have enemies that are ranged that like to run away and still shoot us, and I can keep them closer, and your skellies can get to them faster and attack them quicker.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I do like this +1 attack, though, for each ally adjacent to the target. In theory, based on our party composition, we're supposed to be swarming the enemies with summons and our allies and myself, and it's like, okay, this situation should happen. If I have a card like this, I can sit back a little bit. Again, I'm trying to get to that range build with this character, I think is the way to go. So this card obviously is part of that. But if I don't have a whole hand of range cards, I can't play that way the whole time. So I'm going to try to get into formations, and then, you know, maybe the range cards become more of a hindrance when I get disadvantaged because I'm close and all that stuff. Take both? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because I like to have options. Even though one card I have creates air, it's like, okay, but what's the situation? Can I do this melee attack, or do I do the range attack based on what's going on? Well, no, I have options maybe. And based on how the scenario goes and the enemy types, one card gets pitched before the other if I have to lose one.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So those 2 could be in the deck.
11.
We're not going to worry about these 2, I don't think. These 2 are still getting cut, right? But again, this is a range attack, so we could still go the range build, and I could put this in if we're going hardcore range, but it's just like a 2 attack. And I don't need to generate stun. And I don't care about the banner on the bottom yet.
Oh, okay.
But this is the one that I keep cutting every single time. But
Yeah.
I like to, after I change and after we see a new scenario and new enemies and stuff, I don't know what these enemies do, so I have no clue. But
They have shields.
yeah. Oh, they have shields.
Well,
Oh.
the regular does. The elite does not, but the elite has retaliate at range 2. This is just the one on the board. I don't know what the other guy does.
So a 2 attack is not going to do much against something with 2 defense, but a range attack is going to do amazing against an enemy that has range retaliate if I can get out of that 2 range it has on its retaliate.
Yeah, these are bad for my skeleton.
So if we look at something like this, a range 4 with advantage.
Oh, and they can fly. Yes, they can fly.
Yeah, they are flying. We see that here. But a range 4 with advantage, I'm able to hit the elite without getting hit back.
Yeah, that's good.
That's kind of cool, but it is only 2 damage. I mean, it's advantage, so maybe it gets a little bump, but or maybe it just doesn't miss. Who knows? But yeah, just I like to just revisit. I like to revisit because you never know. All of a sudden, one of these cards all of a sudden goes, oh, that's what it's for. You know? And this one could be good, but again, trying to get through the shield. I like putting wound on enemies with shields because then it's just constant damage behind the shield that I don't have to worry about not getting it through. And even if you just tap them, but this says that the target suffers damage from the attack. Well, if I'm hitting something with 2 armor.
But if you hit the elite who doesn't have armor.
If the target suffers damage from this attack, the target and all enemies adjacent to the target. Yeah, but they might not be adjacent to each other.
True.
That's the only thing. It's like a lot has to work out. But I like wound at range. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that does sound awesome.
Like there is a play where like I go this little stupid range build, but it's like it's slower, I think. But is it though? Because I don't have to set up positions and stuff. So I don't know. It's 22 initiative. Like I want to try it one time. I feel like just try it like off stream in a scenario we played just to see how it works out before trying to do it on stream and just basically losing my mind. Like I can play a few rounds off stream, you know, and just go, oh yeah, maybe it's not working.
Yeah.
That's why I wish we had a digital version of this so it could, boom, set it up, you know, 2 seconds and try. Create the character, delete the character, done. All right. So those are probably out. But again, I like to discuss. I like to go in with an open mind. So I think I'm keeping this. I definitely need the card that is range that generates the air if I'm taking the other 2. So that's like 4 cards. I like, where is it? do I do? Oh, my 6 with the move 4. Where's my other move 4? Those are in. Don't care. Now, I do like this bottom of this one and the 10 initiative. The top is also a nice formation. It's easier to do because the ally's behind me. But I do like this little add +1 to someone's attack when I'm already adjacent to something and I'm not planning on moving anyway. It allows me to go early if I want and get a bump to myself at minimum.
Oh, and Yogi says we want Pierce.
We want Pierce. Oh, I
You might have already put that in.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
this one. That's this one. Yeah. But again, it just has this on it, so it automatically gets in the deck.
Jacko, you're good. We have not started playing yet. You're good. You're good.
We're picking
cards.
We're picking cards to put in our deck before we even get into the scenario. Choosing ability cards. We're on step 347 of setting up a scenario. Okay. Probably do some heal. I get pincer going. Probably don't care about pincer. Right? I think I'm cutting pincer. I don't care about it for the scenario. I'm not doing it. Even though the big living corpses might be juicy. Here's their guy back. The big living corpses might be juicy, so big hits. But actually, big hits against shield is good to try to get over the defense.
Definitely.
Huh. Okay, think about it. Think about it. I'll think about that one. I think I cut Unbreakable Wall. We didn't have traps set up in this one, right? There's no traps.
No, there's no traps set up.
Push is not as cool without traps. So maybe we cut that one probably. How many do I even have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm looking for 4 to make the cut here. I have 4 in my hand. Do I just go with my usual little summon guy, the banner guy? I mean, a banner in this scenario. Maybe I do the banner to help get over that kind of shield on them.
Because it gives the extra plus, right?
And if the big fat guy's high health, yeah, it gives the extra plus for anyone within 2 range attacking. Which again, if I have range attacks and I can stay near my banner, oh my god, I can't wait. Can't wait to have like a ton of those attacks. Actually, I see now the range build is all based on this freaking card, based on the low attack values, right? So if I take something like these two that we cut automatically because we're very narrow-minded, you know.
Oh, I thought you wanted the range 4 with advantage.
No, I cut it because everyone just thinks these cards are underwhelming and trash. But if I'm going for a range build and I play this banner right away and I stay with my banner,
yeah,
I get a +1. So now it's a 3 with advantage at 4 range.
Not bad. And as you make your deck better, it's even better.
Yeah, that's like maybe I do that for the scenario. Maybe I do try out this little build.
The one good thing is looking at the map. It's not a huge map.
That's why I'm saying it. Yeah.
And it doesn't look like tons of movement is also needed.
Okay, let me think here. Let me think. Okay, let's see my formations though. So this one, ally beside me, not so bad. Does some wound. Wound is great. Getting through shields, getting some damage. This, not formation related. This formation, again, ally behind me, Pierce. I can try to make that work.
Yeah, just the Pierce alone.
The ally could be my banner.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 formations have only made it in. So we're already slimming down on the situational jazz. Granting 2 allies within 3 range, 3 move. I'll need that if I'm going with the banner. Okay. Okay. And then I think it's these 2. I think I do this one. Driving Inspiration. Just to try. It's for science, okay?
Yep.
I know it's not the best. I know people are like, man, they read on the internet, somebody said this card's not good. No, we're gonna try. We're gonna think outside the box. We're gonna play some different stuff. I think we're gonna experiment, even at the cost of the win of the scenario. I think it's fun. I like to try different things. It's like deck testing, right? We're preparing for a tournament, which is the next boss battle. I want to try some builds out.
But you have to try the different combinations so you know what works.
Yeah. I could do this incendiary throw. Again, if I get damage through, it's a wound.
I mean, I like that card.
That's good.
That is good, especially if you have the banner, though.
The banner makes it only 2 attacks still, which doesn't get through 2 shield, but...
It could.
Yeah, it could with a modifier.
Yeah.
Right? But that's kind of like crazy. But if I had this one on the bottom, giving +1 to my next attack,
So now
plus
it's
the
attack
banner,
3.
plus this. But that's to line all that up. It's kind of like that. Now I'm already talking myself out of it.
I mean, seeing what you're doing makes me kind of think I should be putting in.
Yeah. This is all based on you playing what you're playing.
You don't know what I'm playing.
Don't break it.
No, you don't even know what I'm playing yet.
Don't break it.
Because I'm still debating, and I guess just while you're still thinking about the chat can kind of let me know, am I playing all 5 summons? Am I going full out summon?
Again, you don't have to summon them all.
I don't.
You can do the bottom effects on some of those
the
cards.
bottoms of all of them are
You
decent.
just pick and choose based on what the situation is.
Yeah.
Like, don't drop all your skeletons right in the first room that are going to take forever to get to the third room. Maybe drop your range ones and like 1 skeleton early. Then later you get into the final room, which we know is like the final fight. Drop a couple skellies, and then they're in there like doing their job, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dominic, 10 months. Thank you. Thank you.
For the range build.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on. So if I'm going range build, let's quickly look through. Yeah, we need the banner. We need movement on the bottom for the... I just have to make sure none of the cards I cut say like move an ally on the bottom or whatever. Granting movement. Oh, if I'm building a range build, I should take this card, right, guys? I should take this card, right? The best card for my range build, right? This is a test. How many people agree with me? If you do, get out. You failed.
You know they're messing with you.
Yeah, I know you're trying to tank our scenario. Yeah. You're like, yeah, pick that card, Rob. Yeah.
The shield is so good.
It's like, I'll find out who the traitors are in the audience. I'll weed them out with tricking them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I actually cut one of the 4 movements. To maybe put this in instead. Then
This is kind of scenario you don't need huge movement all at once.
I know, and I don't want to. I find if I'm trying to stay within range of an ally, I sometimes don't need all 4 movement, but because I like this bottom giving me +1 when I want to do a range attack. I want it to get some extra damage through, adds to the wound thing. I might do it with this, and I can still use it for a basic 2 move if needed. But I don't want to get out of range of my banner anyway. So like, what do I need? But I might not drop my banner right away. Maybe I do and try to keep moving it. I have 1, 2, 3 cards that move it. But I don't want to move it that much. Like I maybe try to drop it like around here somewhere and then like move with it. I don't know. But I want it for these guys. And if these guys are going to fly right at us and we're fighting them in this room.
Yeah, because this is open, right? This is not anything closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe putting my banner down too early, that locks in a card that I can cycle through once or twice. I don't know. Huh. I'll go with this. I'll cut these 4 and regret it later.
This is for science, though, so you got to do it to see.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards.
Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going full summons options. Again, like we said, it's options. I have the different options based on what's happening. I worry with the shields that my summons are not going to be very good at all because they hit for, they hit for 2. I mean, it is modifier. Hopefully things happen. So I'm going to bring them. We'll see what happens. Then this is 5 of my cards. So then these are kind of all of the cards that give me summon abilities or heal, which I don't know if I need all of the heal anymore with the rolling modifiers that I put in my deck. So there is a possibility of cutting one of these options. You can lay them on here as well if you need.
Kobold.
4 months. Thank you.
4 month member. There is another Bone Shaper build option using fewer summons, but having them do more work. Works nicely with your new level 2 card.
I get that too with using some of the bottoms, right? That give bonuses and stuff like they don't die or negate damage and stuff. There is oh, like these ones. There is some, like all your summons are not affected by retaliate.
Yeah, basically
but they're all
saying,
like throwaway bottoms. I don't know. But I see what you're saying. There is 2 builds, but I really like this summon build. So maybe that's me. There are more cards. They're in my hand, sorry. So these are a few of the cards that I was thinking of cutting, but now I'm thinking about potentially putting this card back in, because if Rob's doing the range build, I mean, having strengthen, also getting poison on people with shields, if we do get some damage through, this might be a card I'm really thinking of based on the cards that you've chosen.
Also on a character with retaliate.
Yes,
because you want to hit less, so you're not taking multiple retaliates over what you need to get.
So I'm thinking that possibly with the 3 rolling modifier heals I've put in, I'm thinking that I could potentially take out this summon. This heal. But this heal doesn't hurt me. Which is my other heal? This heal. I like this heal because it does heal me on the top for the number of summons I have, as well as I can move and grant my summons movement. So I think maybe I would do this. And then I don't think this card is phenomenal. It's okay. I don't like the top part of it. Throw away so I can heal other people, hurt myself. I curse myself. I don't like that. Grant the summon free movement. That's decent. If you think I should put him in, let me know. But I don't think we need tons of movement on here. I have 4 move, 2 move. The other ones are just obviously basic 2 moves if I don't use the bottoms. And this was very helpful, obviously, in a boss fight, just doing 1 big hit of 4, but I don't think...
But the 1 big hit could get over.
But it's only 1 time.
Oh, yeah, and throwaway, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I could do it 1 time.
Oh, can
Rob wants the wind?
Can you break wind?
Yeah, I can. Moving my summons.
Ooh.
Granting my summons movement is also good, because potentially if I don't want them to hit a specific enemy, I could move them to a different one. Okay, so this is a maybe then, even just for the bottom. And then this one, I don't think I need this one yet, because I'm not going for the trying to kill all my summons. And the next, when the next enemy dies this round, all allies and enemies adjacent to it. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to kill my summons yet. So if I were to put this card in for the bottom, what would I be taking out? What would I be taking out? I want to keep in the curse. I want to keep in possible poison options.
These 2 are a must.
Yeah. I like this one for poison again. Poison, poison, curse. I guess it could be this one, but the grant one of my summons an attack +1, that might just help me get over the shields. The Exploding Corpse is a pretty nice card too. Yes, yes. I like those, but I don't want to go the build of killing my summons yet. I think.
So can you cut 1 summons to get in like something you really want?
I could.
Cut? Like you're just talking about cutting these, but like, do you need 3 skeletons?
No, I could cut out one of my. I could cut out 1 summon.
The other flying girl? Like, you need her now that you have the new one?
I need.
Do you need it in this scenario based on this enemy we know about?
Well, she can hit the...
Technically, we know about the other enemy, too. Do you want to give a peek at it? Yeah.
Sure.
Pass it over. Yeah, because we should have all the enemies set up, or whatever, but... So, again, more retaliate, more shield. Same theme. Same theme.
Okay, so then maybe I cut the summon that only hits for 1.
Yeah, like, doesn't
But it hits for 1 at range, so...
But if it hit for 1 and applied something, then I would be like, oh, cool. But it doesn't, and it locks a card in and then gets lost. It's like 2 XP and doesn't do much because it doesn't get into my formations.
No, because it's range.
It never helps with the formations. It doesn't go adjacent to an ally that'll help with that 1 range card about wounding, or not wounding. What was the other one? The new one I just unlocked. Yeah, for each ally adjacent to the target, it doesn't help with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I cut that just because I
think you got a better version of that one, and already you're having trouble with too many summons being deployed. So I think you cut a summons. That's what I would say, just to try it, but I could be completely wrong. Cut her versus, yeah, see, based on the scenario, I'd cut her. But in the other scenarios, I wouldn't. You know, like she might be a perfect option to start this scenario.
Yeah. For me, I was more thinking of her, but I can't always control where she goes, of the This one, because Retaliate's only at 2, she hits at range 3. But now seeing that the Frozen Corpse also both have shields, if we get regular or elites, she's not going to do much.
Now, oh, what's this hack for? Okay, never mind. I thought it was a deal damage one, this exploding thing. But yeah, you have to deal with shields still.
Yeah, and then the bottom is decent,
Oh,
but I'm not
the
trying
bottom.
to. Yeah, I'm not trying to kill my summons yet from the mastery.
Oh, this. Oh, see, suffering damage. Anytime you see like wound, poison, pierce, suffer damage effects, those kind of things are all great against retaliate and shield, right?
Definitely, but I worry this is going to hurt my skeletons more than it's going to hurt other people.
Oh,
like if I have
an enemies adjacent. Yeah, I can see that. So that's if you play with a bunch of range summons. Yeah, I get going with range effects, and then we do this kind of.
Or once they have higher health, as we see, the one I just got is 6 health versus the other ones that are 3.
But again, we're playing 2-player, so we don't have that many enemies that get put in the scenario. So having them all adjacent to each other is
rare.
It depends, yeah. If it's not like one of those hallway scenarios or whatever, it's like funneling them together. Sometimes it's a little rough. But if we're playing 3 and 4-player, we'd have so many enemies on board, they'd all be eventually bottlenecked and crowd up and stuff.
So the only thing that scares me is that I've gotten rid of 2 of my very low initiative cards. So this deck is built on very high initiative, always going last, which is not a bad thing. I only have my 118 and maybe my 43 or 46 that could potentially go before. So
yeah, because when you do summons, there's the whole like deploy them late so they don't die right away because they don't activate. Then try to go early so they can actually do something before they die.
Yeah, but
it's fine.
We'll see.
But going late, if you're far away, going late both of those turns in a row allows the enemy to get closer to you. So then, if your guys haven't died, they can then get in and do stuff.
Right. Okay, we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna see what happens. I gotta just double check. I have 12, but I think I do.
And yeah, Dominic's thing, that's the other thing. We're still early. Our modifier decks aren't upgraded yet. So like attacks of 1 and 2s, you're drawing in stuff that's not buffing them ever. It's like not as often, right?
Yeah.
But as we modify our deck, take out all the negatives, add in some more buffs and some rolling modifiers, then those 1s and 2s all of a sudden could become more often better attacks, right? Okay.
Okay.
What's next? Set your dials or your dice. Okay, and then apply scenario effects, which we did.
Oh, we just did. Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we can play. Or we can put our guys in our starting spots. How much do they move? Just 2?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the elite is 4.
Oh, okay. So he could 1, 2, 3, 4 and be all up in our business.
Yeah. So me going late, potentially. Potentially I could. We're gonna track XP with blue dice once we start getting XP. Yes. Alrighty. Think.
And these are all obstacles. Those who didn't see, we just put the little green chips on them just to make it more obvious where the green obstacles were. But again, we don't need them in the scenario because there's only like one kind of overlay tile, really. It's not too confusing with like hazardous and icy and all that stuff. So, but whatever, we'll still do it. Be consistent.
Only be within range 1. Yeah, I should wait on that.
Are you ready?
Ready. Round 1 begins.
71.
91. Ice Wraith, 59. Oh, look at these fun elements. They're creating elements.
Not moving.
Oh,
damn it.
No elements. Oh, and not moving.
Hoping it would move.
Going to attack at range 3. Okay. So there is no frost for it to do anything. Okay. So it does nothing.
Womp womp. okay, so my plan was maybe to drop my banner if it moved. I was trying to go late so that maybe they would come closer, then I could hit them with my range 3 attack. But I also played it so maybe I could just do a 2 move with it, not slap my banner down yet, let it go through a cycle first, and then get it back and try to plant it somewhere here maybe. I wanted it to like wipe these enemies faster, but I also don't want it to die either, because then I lose it for the later room when we're fighting bigger enemies, which maybe is better. So I could plant it down still and just say whiff on my attack, but I do want to create air. And then I can then lead into my other cards next turn of like this pinning charge.
I really thought they were going to move closer, and
I thought I don't, because like flying in ranged enemies sometimes just like troll you, right?
Yeah.
They're like, come and get me, and they just like spam you from far away, and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah, I was hoping to like curse them right away, and that didn't work.
How much range is it though?
It would have been range 2 for me for curse. I thought that this one was at least going to come close, to be like here, because I figure it's range, so it's not going to hit. But
okay, so I don't know. Ice Race did nothing. Banner Spear. Should I just?
Went down the wrong hole.
I could just move like basic 2. I go like 1, 2. And draw range 1, 2, 3 to this guy. And just shoot at him. But he is defense of 2. Or I could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and fire at this guy.
I mean,
and I am out of his retaliate range.
Not a bad idea.
And I'll actually get more damage through. Maybe take out the one that probably hits back harder.
He moves quicker. He hits harder.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
But then I'm now in range of probably both to smash me next turn. But yeah, it's okay. All right, I'll go for the elite. Range 3, attack for 3, +0, creating air.
3 on number 6.
Yep. All right, finito.
Okay, I'm going to summon skeleton. It's going to give me 1 XP, lose 2 health. And let's put him behind you for any formation you have next round. And then I can't do anything with this. I think I can just do a basic move too. And I think actually what I do is go like this for more line of sight when my skeletons get in. I'm not around the corner. Okay. Done. I'll go late so my skeleton will be there if that's helpful for anything you...
You'll go late so my skeleton will be there.
Yeah, so that's the formation. If there's any formations or anything where you need something behind you.
Lady, I took out most of the formations. Weren't you there for that?
I was, but I know you had a few.
Yeah, but I took like these ones. But again, they're like for melee-ish characters or characters that are closer, but these ones might not move. And then I have this one, which needs you to be adjacent like melee style.
Okay.
So, yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't really know what to do. All right, maybe I get my big skeleton in. I really don't know what to do here. Are you dropping a banner or no?
No, it's in my discard pile right here.
Okay.
Played that last round.
Okay.
I think I'll wait till maybe we're done with these. At least one cycle through my thing. I'm not going to just short rest to get back. Not right now. I think we can handle these enemies before moving on, but like I'm a little worried they'll range attack and crush your skellies before they can get there. Because remember, this is like an obstacle in front. So this guy can sit here and troll from behind this, and your skeleton has to go all the way around.
Well, he's going to target this one first.
If it's still there, if it doesn't move further away, you know, who knows, right? We just need this thing to like come closer, but it won't if it keeps having range. That's the problem.
Okay. Yogi, hey now. Says Mel always hiding in the back. Rob is a meat shield, yes. Takes me a little bit to get my skeletons going.
15.
94. Ice Wraith is going at 95. All elite ice wraiths become normal, and all normal ice wraiths become elite.
That's cool.
And then heal oneself, move, and attack -1 normal.
Have range.
Okay.
That's
tricky. At 95.
So you think you're fighting this one. Now that makes sense why the elites don't have shield. So
they're going to keep swip swapping.
Yeah, so it's like they let down their shield, but then they turn on retaliate and range attacks. Or retaliate at range, sorry. That's interesting.
Okay, they're going last, unfortunately. I thought that I would go before them with 95.
Well, it shuffles in, so that could happen more often. So that's
okay, that's
cool.
So we'll make sure we go through that carefully when it's their turn.
All right.
You're first.
So I will just use a move 2 on the bottom here. This guy's going to become... So he'll be the one I want to wound. I'll go here. No, here. And then I'm going to attack for 2, consume the air, which gives me attack of 3 with advantage and gain an experience.
Okay.
+1 or -1. Okay. So it's attack of 4 on the elite.
Okay, so it's 7.
Which is 1 away, which sucks. Hopefully.
Well, maybe my skeleton can kill it without getting retaliate then.
Oh yeah, now I get retaliated on for 2.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah. And then all attacks targeting me for the rest of the round gain disadvantage. But there will be attacks, yeah, but we'll see. Okay.
Okay, so my summon is just going to move for 2. 1, 2. And then I guess this maybe matters. Nope, not yet. I can't even do that. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so then we're going to do grant one of your summons a move +0, attack +0. So we're going to move here. And then we're going to attack for 2. We just need 1 to kill it. +2, dead. Drop its purse.
Take the yellow base off because I'll need to put it on that in a sec.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then skeleton doesn't take retaliate, which is good. So then what I'll do is I'll just use the bottom of this to move 2. So I can get more into the fray. I become the target of the attack. Is that fine?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, he will because he goes before you.
We're good. We're good
usually,
then.
Right?
Yep.
Because they go like. Really.
Okay, so then Ice Wraith.
So it becomes elite.
Becomes elite. He's going to heal oneself. Doesn't need to. Move is +0.
So it's 2. Does he need to move though?
Well, yes, because it's normal.
It's a melee attack of -1.
Yeah.
So
he's going to move
1, 2.
And then he's going to attack my skeleton for -1. So 1. +1 is 2. Let's use the robes. Keep him alive.
Defense.
Okay. This gets shuffled back.
Yep.
That's fun.
Cool.
I hope then what we were talking about earlier, that you reusing enemies, I hope if they at least are reusing enemies, they like change them up like this, you know, where there's some cool abilities that
I don't think so.
That they have.
Maybe.
I summoned that skeleton first round, eh? Maybe I should start calculating for the mastery. I doubt it's going to kill 6 enemies. But maybe there's not even 6 enemies.
Did 1.
It did 1.
I'll get your purple die and count them.
Okay. All right, maybe I try to go early here now. I'm definitely doing.
So he retaliates at range 2 for 2 damage. This is gonna be a little rough.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. And he has no damage on him, so okay. If I go early, I can put poison on it. Strengthen you. Summon could be toast here, but that I think is okay. I think that's okay. Oh, maybe I do this instead. Oh, no, I need that for next time. Okay. Oh, it's elite. It's elite. Sorry, yes. So his attack was -1, so it was 2 + 1 is 3. So he has 1 damage. Sorry. Change to elite. Good.
17.
18. And 41. Move +1. Attack -1. Normals have a range of 4. And
So it
it's
has
going to
no range.
generate ice.
Interesting.
Okay.
But it retaliates still range 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was 17. This is 41. You were
18.
All right, so this is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have options here. I can go in close and hit it for 3 and wound it, or I can move back, get out of its retaliate range, and just hit it for 3, which I'll probably do. So 1, 2, regular move. I could grant to allies within range 2 and give him movement. Then he won't be able to attack him. Or he would, so he can move back, and then he just comes back and attacks.
Yeah,
But
so no point.
doesn't make sense. Okay, and then I'm going to attack at range 3. 1, 2, 3. For 2, there's no air to consume, but I add +1 for each ally adjacent to the target. So it's attack of...
Oh, you couldn't have moved me, right? Because now
You're
I'm
out of range.
Yeah, I'm out of range. Okay, that's too bad.
I could have stayed where I am and put you beside him.
But then you would take retaliate, not worth it for the +1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't need to be worried about healing so quick for no reason. And the retaliate gets through any shield blockage, so +2. So it is
5?
a 5 attack, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
With no retaliate. Eat it. He's 3 away.
Okay. Okay.
Dunzo.
Well, summon is going to attack for 2. We just need a +1. We need a +1. We need a +1. Oh, we didn't get a +1.
It's 1 away.
Yeah, but then Skeleton's going to take 2 retaliate. He'll die, which sure, it's fine. Okay. Then that was summon. Okay, then I have to do this. You're 1, 2, you're 4 away, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So let's move 2. 1, 2. Is that bad?
Can you kill it?
If I did a basic attack, I could try. Like I can move.
Like, hold on. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's gonna just move to you and smack you for his elite, so he'll hit you for 2.
Yeah, I can just try to kill it. So
do you want to get hit for 2?
No, I'll just.
But if you miss, you'll get retaliated on, and then hit for 2.
I'm hitting for 2. I just need even a -1, which is the worst. Like only the null can make it not work.
Okay.
Because I've already taken the -2 out.
Just think. Like, whatever effect you were going to do, is it better to
I was
then
going to
get smacked by
strengthen you and poison him, but it won't matter at that point.
Just kill him.
I'll just kill him. So basic attack.
Why dance and fluff and all that? Like,
okay, we just need 1. I'm attacking for 2. Oh, heal oneself.
Roll. Rolling.
Heal oneself.
Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Roll into that null.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, keep rolling into that null.
Shush. Don't.
Keep rolling.
+1.
All right.
Okay, that was huge. Thank you for talking me into that. Let's give him a purse.
Sometimes the basic move and attack are like just what you need.
Okay. That just gave me 2 that I can then summon with.
Like, what were you strengthening me for? So I could then like let him hit us and then try to attack him next round?
I thought I was going to go before you when he had nothing.
Yeah.
That was ideally my turn, but you went 1 before
even though you
me.
said that, I was like, I still should go before him because there's a chance that maybe I kill him and your skeleton kills him. And
still worked out well. Okay, he's gone for now. Okay. So that was my turn. Yep. Back to picking cards. Do I rest here?
Yeah, you could.
I could get my. No, I probably should heal. I should probably summon one more skeleton.
You could step on some loot and summon.
Skeleton. And then let's do maybe these 2.
How much do you need to heal?
2. But I'm going to summon, so it'd be 4.
Maybe I'd probably just heal myself.
But I'll probably rest after to get my robes back before we go into this next room.
I mean, I can open the door.
If you do, I'm going to summon, so my skeleton will have something to do. And then I still have many cards. I don't need to rest.
But we could just do...
maybe do this.
I'll get extra movement too, so I could move and step back, and we just see what happens. But then we might have this altar thing way back.
Oh, if it's like counting down or something too?
Yeah, the altar will be like all the way like in one of these corners, and then we'll find out we have to like run all the way down to it somehow, and I don't know. Then I'll be like mad that I opened the door. Then it's like, I don't want to push yet. I should have rested instead. And I don't want to move back because now we got a time.
Yeah, I think we're fine. We don't need to rest yet.
But I have this beautiful range 4. So opening the door with the extra movement from into the breach. I could still do some kind of attack on something.
I mean, yeah, we could open it and see.
I am going to... safe. We could buy a turn, just rest up, get closer to the door.
I'm going to summon, so it'll give my skeleton somewhere to move towards. So it's up to you. But they're not going to move this turn anyways.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. So I have like a beautiful 4 move and a nice range attack at 4 range, 3 extra movement, YOLO. But then I've still lost a few health, but I could heal it back later. But
sorry, just showing. This is the symbol. This is the symbol for my character. So what is the symbol on the heal card that allows you to heal self or ally? So this is my character. And then I think it says it on my thing here as well.
Right here, does this not mean target bone shaper? Because this literally means bone shaper.
Yeah, I think so.
So heal 1, target bone shaper.
Yeah,
I don't know why it doesn't say self though.
I know.
Like
because I don't know if I can technically heal my skeletons too, because like they are.
Yeah, does it mean heal a bone shaper card target something?
Yeah, like these guys have. Oh, sorry, they have the symbol here too. Like these are my characters.
I don't know. It is self.
But Yogi, can I heal my skeletons too? Like if I was full.
Where's your paper?
It doesn't have text on that one. It is this one. Add 3. Heal, target, self, rolling cards. Oh, self would mean the summon heal themselves when they attack. That makes sense.
I get
not
it.
I get it.
So it's when the allies, your summons are using your modifier deck so that they target you with the heal.
Right.
I wonder if it isn't a question for that class though.
Leva also says, I love when you say YOLO and then you open the door and shite hits the fan.
YOLO. That's why I say YOLO.
Yeah, that's
only live once. This could tank us if I open it too early.
And then we just deja vu and play it all over again.
Man, where the heck? Way down there. Holy. Bone Shaper.
Oh, here it is.
How does my heal 1 modifier card work with the skull? Who gets healed? These are heal 1. Target the Bone Shaper. Whether your summons draw this or you draw it, it heals you.
Okay.
Boom. Answered. There we go. We found official. I believe you guys. That makes sense why it does.
No, but it's good that we have a question because
yeah. So I'm just letting you guys know the FAQ's there. I think it's still linked in the video description. I'm pretty sure I just keep cutting and pasting it, but check out this reference. It keeps adding to it. They keep more gets in there. So yeah, this is like the official gathering of all questions and information. So yeah, use it. It will help you not go insane.
You play so much more aggressive than I do. Love it, says Khalifa.
and why that is, I know I've talked about it before, but I've played enough games that have a threat meter, a time counter, a limited number of rounds, and tournaments. You got to win in 60 minutes. There's always a pressure to keep going and be aggressive and cut the turns down and get the play faster. And this game has the endurance mechanic of when you run out of cards, you dead.
Yeah.
And there's some scenarios that really test your understanding of that and put a pressure on you. Like playing games like Journeys to Middle Earth that have like the meter, Lord of the Rings LCG, the digital one I remember had the threat meter. Even those games, the physical version has the 50 threat, hit 50 threat. So you can't just sit there dilly-dallying the whole game. You got to make things happen.
Keep moving.
Yeah, there's a constant like fire chasing you from behind, right? That you got to keep running through the tunnel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I play this game with kind of like that aggression is like, I could stop and be slow and heal, but then I'll add panic to the end of the scenario when we're dealing with crap. And it's like, if I just had pushed it a little further, I'd have more time to slow down at the end when I have all known information, rather than slow down now before I don't have all the rules to the scenario and all the enemies and positions and all that's unveiled, right?
Yeah.
But once I know all that information, then I can decide whether to slow it down or speed it up or whatever. I don't know. I just like to know all the information. And also, having enemies, when you open a door, enemies and summons now do more stuff to get you to the end condition of a scenario and win for you, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be bad though. The enemy could then get closer and start damaging you faster than you want them to, but it also saves you movement points, which means
they can come to you.
Saves you turns of doing nothing while you're waiting to eventually get to your enemy and line up a fight, right?
Yep.
So if I open this door, Mel has more time to move closer and get ready, and the enemy in the meantime has closer to move. Her summons can now move, you know? But one turn maybe doesn't make the big difference. Maybe one turn of stopping and healing is maybe going to be the difference maker from it falling apart, right?
Right.
So there's still some decision that has to go into it, but I don't know what's in the next room other than living corpses and a treasure
probably
chest.
some more of these things.
I know a living corpse, I know a treasure chest, I know an altar, I know a couple more of these ice things, I think.
No, I think there's 6 already on the board.
We already have all of them, never mind.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big open room.
So I picture at least 2 or 3 enemies, the treasure and the altar, and then some sort of different, like the altar is going to have some sort of mechanic as well, is what my guess is.
Hopefully it's not spawning enemies.
Oh my God.
That would be annoying. If it's spawning enemies, these ice wraiths or something keep getting spawned. Oh man, then there's a real pressure. Then there's a real pressure. I'm going to long rest soon, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not, I was thinking about it, but I still have.
I don't even use these items
even
yet.
after, yeah, I think I'm okay still. These rolling heals are pretty amazing. And I still have 1 more in there. It makes me really want to get the other 3 that I can add.
Crazy. No, YOLO. YOLO. 18.
81. Oh, that's it. So you then and me.
So I'll do move 4, spend 2 of that movement points. We'll open the door. Okay. And we got to read something. 7.2.
If we need a YOLO emoji of some sort.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it on the list.
No, I can remember.
It might already be there. I don't know if YouTube has one.
Somebody can even. Yeah, does YouTube have a YOLO emoji of some kind? I don't really know how you would.
I don't see it. Be in the gaming related stuff at the top, but okay, whatever.
You only loot once. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, yo. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, yeah. No, Ultravioletta. No, not game over.
Okay. 7.2. Frozen Crypt. This place you've fallen into, which at first you took for a simple underground pit, appears to be something more purposefully constructed, a crypt. Narrow graves have been dug into the earthen walls and signs of an ancient burial are scattered everywhere. Bits of smashed pottery, disintegrated cloth. However, as you move deeper, something stirs in the center of the room. A noise rises to your ears. It's low at first, like a beast waking in the night, but then another noise joins in, and another. Together they form a low chorus of moans. Figures stalk out from the shadows, and it's clear that these are not beasts at all, but a horde of the undead. Lumbering Algox corpses shuffle toward you, glowing with sickly green aura. There's little time to think, but at the far end of the room, you notice a crumbling stone altar, from which burbles thick lines of heavy emerald smoke. Special rules. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All frozen corpses are immune to damage and cannot be focused on by summons until Altar A is destroyed.
Oh, no, no.
Okay. Altar A has 3+ level, so 4 times characters, which is 8 hit points. It is an enemy to you and an ally to all monsters, so we can kill it.
Okay.
The monsters won't try to kill it, and your summons will focus on it.
Okay. Oh,
Set the round track to the first round. At the start of the third round, spawn a frozen corpse at B.
Oh, no.
Gosh, dang it.
Oh, no.
It is normal for 2 characters, elite for 3 or 4 characters. At the start of the 5th round, spawn one frozen corpse at C. It is normal for 2 or 3 characters or elite for 4 characters. So this is one of those ones, it's an endurance scenario where we got to just like keep dealing damage, last as long as we can. But we do win as soon as enemies are dead. But the problem is new enemies keep coming.
Do we have some sort of tracker?
Yeah,
Remember
it's
had,
in
like...
the top left with us the
Oh, I see. I see.
But it will slide on this warped, crappy, horrible cardboard that they used. Cheap.
Do we want to count with dice?
Yes.
Okay.
So I will just count it with green dice. So starting now is round 1. Is that what they're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, add it to number 1.
Set the round track to the first round. Okay, it's number 1. Okay, I got an extra green die here. At the start of the 3rd round, so we have 3 rounds from now, and we're already in that first round. Okay. And can you get me a B and C?
Yeah, I sure can.
From the letters?
C.
So C is this spot.
And B.
And then we need a regular, 2 regular, and 1 elite frozen corpse for 2 players already on the board. Wow.
B. Okay, sorry.
This is B.
And then you need how many corpses? I'm so sorry.
We need 3 of them. 2 regular and 1 elite, right?
2 regular, 1 elite.
Right. Nothing here. We need a regular up here. We need a regular down here, and then an elite here, and treasure chest here.
So we don't have any of those ice wraiths. So we'll
they're done and
swap
gone.
This with this.
None are spawning, right? It's all just frozen corpses, yeah.
Okay, frozen corpse. There's your guys. Oops, sorry. We'll shuffle this up.
So regular, elite, and a treasure chest.
Treasure chest and altar.
And an altar, yeah.
There you go.
Altar. We have yellow in those discs.
Well, I have orange.
That works. Make it pop. Look at it. It's all lit up. Now it's glowing. All right. And it has 8 hit points. Here, let me use another die.
Mm-hmm. We can use this purple. Oh, do you have whatever one you need?
We'll count this down.
Oh my god.
8 hit points. 8 hit points on the altar. Okay, we'll mark it with this little these 2 yellow dice. Rounds of the green.
Oh, it looks like it's glowing.
That's why I did it.
Yep.
I
Clever.
thought yellow would look better, but whatever. That's what we got. At least it stands out, right? That something is there, and we definitely have to go kill it because we can't damage anything until it's dead. And remember, I opened a door, so now I have 3 extra movement.
So before you choose if you want to move it, let's flip one of their cards and we'll see what it's going to do. Frozen Corpse, move +1, attack -1. There is no frost for brittle. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're big. So
they're likely, they're likely generate that. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're gonna hit so hard, and I bet they like immobilize and
so
stuff
just
too.
to remind everybody, we have regular is shield 1, 7, 1, and 2, and elite is shield 1, retaliate 1, 10, 2, 2. Okay. Okay. There was a comment, sorry, I think it was Jacko that says, I love blind playthroughs.
Yeah,
like just seeing a reaction when you open a door like this. Oh gosh.
Okay, so I did 2 movements.
Yeah.
And I have
so they're gonna
5 more.
Move for regulars will move for 2, elites will move for 3, but their attack is only 1. So it's not that bad.
Move for 2, and then these guys move for 3.
This guy, yes. And they only both hit for 1. Yeah, only base attack 2 is not bad, and this round it's 1. I assume we'll get some pluses on that though, so where their base attack will be 2 + 1.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 7 movement I had. So I did 2 to move to the door, 4 more there, so I have 1 to spare, but I'm not going to use it because I think I'm still in 1, 2, 3, 4 range to do my range 4 attack.
Oh yeah, you're in a good space right there.
Yeah, that's why I was counting all their movements, so none of them can attack me yet, but they all will move to me. This next round I'll be kind of in a sticky spot. So I won't have, I mean, I'll have a 2 basic move, but I'll be kind of like trapped. But I could short rest and try to get out of dodge. All right. Then I'm going to do a range 4 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the pillar with advantage, generating sun. Which hopefully hurts these guys at some point. +0.
So 2?
2. 6 left.
Double would be nice.
I know, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Done. Okay, these guys go.
Yep.
Elite.
Move
1, 2, 3. You said?
Oh yeah, 3 for elite, 2 for regular.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Okay, and no one can attack, and there's no frost to use. All right, me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon a skeleton. I'm going to summon it here. And then grant one of your summons a loot 1 with you gaining all the looted tokens and tiles. So it'll just take this.
1 corpse cat.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
1 mushroom.
Alrighty.
That's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Sun.
Okay.
Reshuffles.
1, 2.
Okay, I think I'm going to short rest, so maybe I can do something here.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Short rest.
I can't take damage, but I technically could poison them ahead of. Oh, man.
Hey,
Good.
21.
46. 84. Oh, they're doing a little bit of some.
Move -1, yes.
Yes. And then they are hitting for +1 and they can hit target 2. They are going to create frost. Okay. So you are going at
21.
then me, then them at 84. All right, you're next.
Okay. Move for 4. And they're move -1, so that means this guy only moves for 1. These guys don't move, right?
Right. Oh, in round 2, yes. Thank you.
1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I hit from the elite, I think, which sucks. I can probably avoid it by just going here. 4, yeah. Maybe. Then I don't have disadvantage when I'm attacking at range on the altar. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but then I'm in range. This guy can move to me. That sucks. Okay.
He's not jumping over him. He's kind of just going through the hole.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I was just counting hexes. And I can use jump boots if I want, but I'm not going to, obviously, because there's room. Okay, so that's my 4 movement done. All right, now we're going to attack for 3, creating air at range against the altar. -1, it's only 2 damage. Serenity now.
Done.
Yep.
Okay, my summon is going to move to 1, 2. Ooh.
I'm trying to kill this thing so you guys can actually damage these. Right now you don't damage them. They don't take damage, right? Yeah, they're immune to damage and cannot be focused on by summons. So they're not even focusing on them.
No, I know. They're going to keep going.
Oh, they're focusing on this. Yeah.
But I'm hoping that next round, maybe we'll see. Okay, so then.
Yeah, next round we spawn another one here somewhere.
Okay, so then I can move for 4, but I can still poison them. I just no damage, right?
We'll spawn here. Yeah, you can apply effects. Yeah.
Okay, so I can move for 4. 1, 2, 3. I think I can see this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get in the front because these. Oh, they can't move, right? No, they cannot move. The next round they can. Do I want to be front? No, because I'm going to have to long rest shortly. Okay, so then I'm going to stay there and then attack at range 5 with poison. So the attack doesn't do anything. ×2, of course. Only 1. But it poisons number 6 for future. And generates earth, please. Maybe the earth I can use on the next round. Okay. Alrighty, then them. So elite can move for 1. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know it's closer. Okay, and then no attack. Those other guys don't move. Okay. Let's get shuffled. Whoa. Oh, and they make frost. Yes, thank you. Sorry. Okay. One more turn. Is it even worse? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I go late. Maybe you can take this thing out potentially.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll go as late as I can.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I know. I mean, it is
My
what it is.
modifier deck stinks.
Nothing I can do. Use those elements? Yes. Can if.
Mm. Ready? 10.
80. 80. I don't remember if it was. And then frosts are going to go at 71. Whoops. Move. Oh, nothing special. Move +1 attack, or move +0 attack +0 create frost. It's going to shuffle. So 71. So we're going like this. Okay.
One. What are they doing to me? Big hits?
Just a 2-hit
Ugh.
each.
All right, whatever. I just move up 1.
Oh, anything spawned now? Not.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
start around 3.
Start around 3. We need a regular.
Yeah, regular at B. Done. Okay.
Done.
Okay, so I'm attacking, consuming air, +1, so it's 3 with advantage.
Oh, 1 shy?
Yeah, this is so annoying.
Oh my gosh.
So annoying. Okay.
Dang it.
Yep. Fun. Okay. All right. That's me. Go ahead. Oh yeah, all targets attacks against me gain disadvantage. That's important.
Yeah, that's important.
That is important.
Okay, their turn. So Elite's gonna go first. He's just going to move 1. And he's going to attack for 2 with disadvantage. Nothing. Okay. Regular number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. 1, 2, 3. It's right here. You can get to this, right?
Oh, yeah. So he's moving towards you. Then number 5 is also moving.
That's for 1, these guys move?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
1. That doesn't get him closer, though.
Nope, so he doesn't move.
He doesn't move. And then this guy's moving towards me. Okay. They're done. They're going to create frost again. If you will move frost back up. And then skeleton. Move for 2. 1, 2.
Are you granting? Or is it just
normal? Just no normal.
Yeah, then they just move efficiently.
This is his target.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I keep forgetting. Yes, you can't do anything yet.
But then this one, I guess I can, but not enough. Grant one of your summons and move 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to create air. Hopefully you can use that. And then that was the bottom. This top doesn't do anything. So we're going to just put that in discard.
Oh yeah, I forgot an XP, right? Off this one. Definitely forgot an XP. Yeah, that's important.
Okay.
That's it?
Yep. So shuffle this. I'm going to long rest.
Okay. So I have a question with the altar. Is it taking up that space? Can I step on it? Can I walk right through it? It's not like...
It's not an obstacle, I
yeah,
think.
I don't need to jump over it, right? I can just walk through it. I don't know how that works with one that's just a scenario. I think it just says it's treated like an enemy, right? So then it is an enemy just in that space. So then I would have to jump over it, right?
Yeah, I guess then
yeah,
technically.
because the enemy, right? That answers the question. Where was that? Yeah, it is an enemy to you. Yes, it's just an enemy. Okay, never mind. I answered my own question. Yeah, it's an enemy. So let's just treat it like it's one of these guys standing there. Okay, got it. I answered my own question. We're good. Just thought for a second. It's like, wait a second. What type of terrain is this? Hmm. Also, oh, you're long resting, right?
Yeah.
So the skeleton won't do anything about crushing that. It won't be their target, probably. Yeah.
It could be the target of these two.
Yeah,
One, two,
true.
3, 1, 2. Oh no, just this one.
I know. Okay.
Well, my plan is to long rest and then just spam the summons one turn after another. Now, once this thing is dead and we can kill these guys. Good.
Yep.
99.
17.
39. Oh wow.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh no.
And they can move normal.
Yeah, but their attack is minus, so it's only attack of 1. Wow.
Frost breath, you say?
Here first.
Okay.
Round 4, yep. If you can change that to round 4.
Round 4. Oh yeah, we're getting another guy in the next round too.
Yep.
That's crazy. I can't even destroy the altar before like we just keep spawning more. Oh, but that's it, right?
Yeah.
They don't keep spawning.
They don't keep spawning after that. That'll be it.
So no matter what, like, why did I even care? We're obviously getting those 2 added to the pile. It's not like it's going to hit the end of the cardboard.
Unless we were able to kill that and all of them before round 5.
Not happening.
It's just more loot we can grab, right?
Yeah, whatever. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I'm rushing. It's like, yeah, we can.
Well, you're rushing so that we can start.
Yeah, I know.
Hitting these guys.
But still, I'm not even rushing. It's all failing. Okay. So I'm going to move for 2. I'm going to do a basic move 2 on the bottom of this one, actually. I don't need to consume the air. I don't care about range attack. I'm just going to go for the raw higher damage. Oh, no, it's not higher damage because I need a position. I need a stupid ally and all that. I could make a move and all that, but no. Never mind. It could just be a basic 2. They're both basic 2, basic 2. I'm not even doing anything on these cards, I don't think. Oh, I could grant him movement.
Yeah, if you put him in.
But I don't think that helps us at all, right?
I don't know.
Unless I move him away so he doesn't get destroyed.
He won't get destroyed, I don't think.
But they can just move and then they hit like all the spaces.
Yeah, but they're only hitting for 1.
But still. I mean, I could use them as a meat shield. Yes, I could.
But it'll just attack more.
Oh no, he's out of range.
But it'll attack everybody within that formation.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna do a basic move 2, but with jump, wing shoes, and then just a basic 2 attack on the thing.
That's always the way, right? Always the way.
And we're back. All right, we got that out of our system. Family-friendly show. All right, okay, let's carry on.
Well, it's dead, everyone. I guess we can take it off the board, right?
I need a technical difficulties button. Like, we're experiencing technical difficulties as I curse and swear and rip up things, throw things, and then come back.
Or just something that goes.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Like blurs out my mouth so you can't read my lips. All right. Anyways, okay. Altars smashed.
Temujin does say if you attack and then move, you don't need the boots or the jump, if that matters. You save the jump for later, potentially.
The problem was, yeah, you're right. Because I was thinking, like, if I don't destroy the altar,
but then you still move.
I'm going to need to use them anyway. Well, that's how deep in my head I was thinking I'm not going to destroy this thing this turn. I was like, who cares when I use the boots? But yes, you were correct. Not that it matters right now. So I was just not caring because, but yeah, I might need them, right?
Yeah, you might. If you need to jump to the other side or.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking like, oh, long rest, I'll get them back. I have this to get them back. It's not that big a deal, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was just assuming I need them no matter what because I'm not destroying this altar. But of course I draw an amazing card and we crush it. Dunzo.
Done? Okay, their turn. So Elite first. Elite can move for only 1. And it's doing like 2 and then 3. Yeah, 2 and then 3. Okay. So it's attacking for only 1. -1 is nothing. Okay. Then number 2 cannot move.
No, they're moving.
Oh, they're moving. Sorry. Then +0.
So he should move 2, right?
No, because it's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So whatever. He'll move here, let's say. Sure.
Okay. Sorry. Then number
still
2
hits me, yeah.
can move for 1. And I think
He can, if you move for 1 here, he still doesn't hit me. So he's going to go after this guy. Let's say he moves here.
Yeah.
Then he does here and here. Yeah, he hits this guy.
Okay. For 1, nothing. Okay.
Number 5.
Yeah, he can move for 1, but I don't think he can hit
Can't
anybody.
hit anybody.
But he's still trying to go
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 towards you. Okay. And then number 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. He goes for this guy. He can move for 1.
Was he here?
Yeah. No, he goes for this guy because he's first in and.
But you're closer. Right?
1, 2, or
never
1,
mind.
2.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because he could still.
Yeah, and then hits the skeleton for 1.
Yeah. I thought he couldn't get to him for that.
Wow.
You looked closer, but that's my bad.
Kills my skeleton before I can.
For 3?
Yeah, before I can save him with my robe.
Ouch.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that does suck big time.
That's okay. Well, I guess I get that back before I long
Good job,
rest.
summoner.
Ugh.
Look at all those summons.
I mean, he took the damage. You got all the minuses.
I know. I'm only kidding. That's how the game works.
Okay, and then Frost. Okay,
where's that skeleton army we were hoping for?
My turn.
Minty
Long
fresh
rest.
death.
Go to 5. Ready this, and I have to discard a card.
How does the breath kill the dead?
I think at this point I don't need this one. Okay. We're gonna summon.
Round 5.
Oh, so we're gonna get one of these.
And then this needs to be shuffled.
It's just, yes, it's regular, right?
Yeah, they're always regular for 2 players.
And it's going on C.
Okay, now we don't care about the rounds anymore, right? No, don't care about the rounds.
I don't think so.
Yep, don't care about rounds. So we'll just get rid of the clutter.
Okay. The summons were just a distraction. Just a distraction, but I think we're gonna summon the big summon.
Yeah.
That has 6 health.
Yes. He actually hit good.
He hits for 3. I don't know.
That's great.
Not the best.
That's great. That's better than I hit most times.
What can I do on the bottom? Maybe that.
No icy kisses for me. Mel watches Rob get mauled. No, I'm not. They're not even hitting me. It's great.
they were making jokes that I'm sleeping in the other room
Yeah.
in the crypt. Okay. Yeah, I'm bringing out the big hitters now. I wish I really had the range, but I don't know that the range would get through the shield.
That's the problem. I really regret putting that 4 move out of my deck, like not bringing both, because I would have loved to be able to try to like rush back and drop the banner back here and all that kind of stuff.
Especially now knowing that they don't move that fast.
Yeah. But oh well.
It's okay though. We'll just
now
try.
I'm in a weird spot where my banner dropping is like gonna just get killed, but I need to like get closer to your guys too. But we'll see.
I'm just gonna try a strategy where I just summon every round as much as I can.
Could do a YOLO banner right now.
I mean, if it's the, I mean, they're only hitting for 2, potentially higher.
But this guy's like a 10 health. He's gonna stay here forever haunting me.
Yeah. But once you get the chest, you can start moving your way back, right?
Yeah.
Jacko, no, we got this. Because there's always next time. No, no, no. We got this. We just have to kill these guys. We haven't lost many cards. Could you use your banner for any kind of formation? Like there's many guys, which is shocking.
You able to like get in here and like deploy anything? Oh, but they won't even go this turn.
I'm gonna move 2 and then deploy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they won't go this turn, but I'm doing it very late. Actually, so then maybe I don't play this one. And I just play 2 late cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do we think of this guy on the bottom here? Summon Torchbearer. 5 health, 2 move, 1 attack, and start slapping wounds around. I want to do the top one, but I don't have a way to give it extra attack right now other than dropping a banner. I'm not feeling.
I need this.
There's a summons at round 7.
There is?
Or is Jack just being dumb again and trolling us with random made-up rules? Because if he is, he needs to stop, like I said. Set the round track to the first round. At the start of the 3rd round, spawn a frozen corpse. At the start of the 5th round, spawn a frozen corpse. And it just talks about player count.
Yeah, it doesn't say loop around.
Yeah, Jack, stop, man. Stop. Seriously. Play your game how you want to play your game, but don't project it onto others incorrectly. Please stop. I'm not joking. I will hide you from the channel. Whether you support us or not, I can't have you doing that. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Need I could short rest. I think I don't know. Like I have this, like I see this making my brain hurt. I see 3 guys all together. I could launch an attack at 1, but I have to suffer damage and then they would all get wounded around it. Cool. But the only way to get a +1 right now to maybe make it go through their shield is dropping a banner. But if I drop the banner, it's going to be the target of this elite dude. And if he gets some cool big attack or something, the banner's probably in trouble. And then the banner's way down here and not nearby within range 2 of everything else that needs a bump. So then, and when the banner goes, the banner's gone. So it's like, I don't want to drop the banner. Or I just heal, I move, and then just sit on this, get the treasure, and heal up. Just
Maybe the treasure's good.
Yeah, I mean, anyways. Or I could summon this little dude. And he could just be a meat shield. He might actually deal out some wound to the big boy.
5 health. He might stay around in a couple.
But the
Yeah.
big boy has retaliate. Oh, the big boy has poison. No, who is number 6?
The guy back here.
Ah, not one of these
Well,
guys.
sorry, give me
I
a
know.
few rounds here.
Killing me.
I couldn't do much.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Couldn't do much yet.
All right.
But,
So go late, then drop the banner. Yeah.
I mean, that is a play.
I thought about that, but then that doesn't also get me on the loot spot. And then I'll stay down here. If I get the loot, I can leave, right? Next turn I just leave. So I think I just YOLO it. Maybe I roll pull a +1 or something.
Yeah, you might get lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I'm not going to do it fast. I'm going to do it later, but I am doing that.
It's fine.
But it's later. Then they can go early next turn.
Ready?
94.
22.
68. Oh, I don't know what this does. It's going to move -1. There's no fire, so it's not going to move additionally. If the element is consumed by the frozen corpse during the movability, it suffers 2 damage, and then the attack is plus. But these guys are not moving. But listen, these guys are all not moving because it's move -1.
I know, and if I thaw them, they actually can move faster because they're not covered in so much ice.
Right.
But if it is consumed, they all suffer 2 damage, which is kind of huge.
But then you're getting...
But then I'm also getting hit by a whole bunch of them.
Oh, only one of them. Because these guys... Oh, no, you'll get hit by more than one of them.
So it's still mathing in the -1, right? I still -1 from them and then add 2. So it's really only a +1, right?
Yes. So they'd be able...
It's not replacing. It's an add-on, right? An enhancement or whatever they call it.
So these guys would all be able to
ability.
move for 2. So 1, 2... You'd be hit by 2 of them.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's going to do 2... they're all getting damage? Like...
Yeah.
And I take a bit of a friggin' bunch of hits? Why not, right?
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
No, I agree. 1, 2.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
I think. Stuffer gets right through their shield. So like,
yeah,
you don't
everybody
even
will have... Yeah, no.
And it doesn't get retaliated against me.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fire.
So you're first, then the frozen corpse, then me.
Yeah, so even if I whiff on this thing, it's like I still generate fire.
Yeah, and if you don't whiff, it's even better.
If I don't whiff, then wound happens.
Wound and fire.
Okay, so I'm going to try my Incendiary Throw, the card that everyone says is trash and I shouldn't play with. I'll show you. So I'm going to attack range 3 for 1. If the target suffers damage, which I don't think will happen, but if it does, I have a horseshoe up my gaming chair. All right, we'll see. Here we go. Are we ready?
You just need a +1?
+1.
Who are you attacking? I assume this guy?
The guy that's adjacent to 2 of the others.
Oh!
All right, we're back. Good swearing is done. I'm just joking. Holy sh! No, I'm just joking. All right.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Oh, Jack, you were asking. I'm not trying to game for you. I'm just asking. I didn't remember. Well, ask it like a question. Ask like questions if you're not sure. Because it seems like you're stating to do this and do that. Then I stop. I look up things, you know. And you're sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Just. Yeah. I don't mind backseat gaming. I love it. I don't mind for this and the help and all that. Just, if you're not sure about something, just put a question mark at the end. Do you not summon another one? That's fine. But to say, where is the next one? Or what round is it? You should be doing this. I don't know. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, that was the best case situation right there.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we're going to wound on 5.
Yeah, I'm so good. This card is amazing. See, I told you guys, you put it in your deck, it's so good. Nothing else needed to line up for it to be any good.
2.
Fires generated. So wound on all of them.
5, 4, and 2 all have
They all get hit with 2 damage, but they all have a shield.
This guy also gets 1 damage, right? Because 1 got through on 5.
He
only has 1 shield. You hit for 2. So 1 got through.
Yes.
Okay.
Target suffer damage from the attack. All enemies adjacent gain. The target and all enemies adjacent to it gain wound. Fire is generated. Done. And then I could grant 2 allies within range 3 move, or just move for 2 basic. I'll just move on the chest. End of turn looting.
I don't know that I have the rulebook this time.
What number was it again? Number 46.
Yeah,
oh, I have it right here.
You have it? Okay.
46.
46.
Tell me it's the giant flaming sword we're looking for. Or lightsaber's fine.
Gain 3 loot cards.
Seriously?
Not the loot he's looking for.
Uh-oh.
Does that screw up?
No, it's fine. It's fine. There's wording on that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
3 gold token. Or
Yeah,
3 gold. A loot card that will eventually get us 3 times scenario money.
Don't loot my lumber.
1 rock root and another
Oh,
mushroom.
this is good. This is good for our alchemy table, having different types of
Or
herb.
crafting into whatever that wand was, but I don't think I could share this stuff with you.
No.
Anyways, all right.
Alrighty. Mark that we've gotten the chest. Okay.
Okay.
That was a good turn.
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my end of turn looting.
Okay, so these guys are going to go. So move -1, but they're going to consume the fire to get move +2. So it's really move +1.
Yeah.
Okay, so elite can move for... Yeah, he doesn't even need to... Yeah. And then its attack...
Let's move him here.
And its attack is +1, but it's going to suffer... Oh, sorry. Yeah, he doesn't suffer a wound, but he is going to suffer 2 damage because he consumed the fire.
Yeah, on number 3.
Okay. And then his attack is +1, so his attack is now a 3. 4.
-1 is back to 3. Drop to 5.
Okay. We have number 2. Number 2 gets a wound. And then he's going to move for 2 towards you.
Oh, they all consume it, by the way, and they all get this benefit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting that.
Yeah.
So he's going to move towards you, and he's going to take 2 damage, going to 3. He can move for 2. Okay, number 4. Number 4 takes a wound. Plus he takes the 2 damage for the fire. And then he can move for 2. 1, 2, I guess. And then number 5.
Did you take 2 damage?
Yeah. Number 5 takes a wound, going to 2. Then he'll take 2 damage, going to 4, and moves for 2. I feel like he just goes like this.
Hmm?
Okay.
No, he's trying to get to this spot.
Oh,
because there's no way to attack from there.
Oh, he was here.
So he's just moving this direction.
Here.
Yep.
Okay. Then number 6, he just takes 2 damage. And he can move for 2. 1. Oh, son of a gun. Blocked me. Okay. Can't jump over him. We cannot help you.
Huh.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Dang it. Now that move.
End of the round. Ice is gone.
Oh, my turn. Sorry.
Oh, Bone Shaper. Okay.
Let's summon the Raging Corpse, which is my new friend. Going to go right here.
Does it melee range?
Melee.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, then that's going to create Earth. That's going to generate 2 experience.
Tara Mel is tracking her personal goal on her paper. I have not done anything yet.
I've calculated. 5
out of what?
5 out of 8 lumbers I have found. All right, move for 4. I mean, do I just go back and get that loot chest now since since there's now nothing I can do? I wanted to jump in here, summon in here, and then...
But you still could summon more.
Yeah, but...
What happens when this guy's dead? All your summons are way back here? And then what happens with these guys?
I know, but we have to get through this before we can even move in there. I'm just saying, what am I doing? Like, I can't do anything.
I don't know. You can do plan for future rounds. But yeah, if you want to go grab that, whatever. But
I can move before I can summon.
But then you lose the ability to grant him if he somehow starts moving in the room, right?
Yeah, but he won't because not until this guy's dead.
Oh, okay. What if this guy gets a range attack and steps back? I don't know if that's even possible.
Then that guy, yeah, no, I don't know.
Do whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Got it. 1 coin.
Oh, not what I was looking for, but okay. That's the end of the round. Yep.
Frost is gone. Earth is there. Any decks to be shuffled? No. I only have 1 card in hand, so I will be short resting.
This one. We're gonna summon.
No more heal. No more heal.
Oh.
I don't know if I like no more heal. Hmm.
2, summon, 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do, I think that. Next turn, I think we do that one. Yeah.
Who's got the poison on them?
This one.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna move 2, then I'm gonna summon another guy. So once this guy is dead, they'll all start to come in, hopefully. And I can then potentially summon 1 more next round, and I'll be at 1 health.
Ready?
Yep.
21.
18. Frozen Corpse, 42. Move +1, attack minus. There's no frost to brittle us. Oh, that's lucky. Okay, so 42. So you and me, you're going at 21. Oh, I'm first. Whoa. I'm first. Okay.
So summon.
Summon is going to attack for 3 on Corpse. Poison him. He's already poisoned. Dang it. But that's 3. He has 1 shield.
Poison.
Plus poison, sorry. So
Plus
4.
Minus 1 for
is
shield.
3. So he goes to 5.
It's 2 away from death.
Okay. And then summon takes retaliate 1.
No. Does regulars do that?
Oh, no, just elite. Just elite.
I can't even see with the dice, but
sorry, no, just elite has retaliate. Okay. Summon's done. Let's move for 2. 1, 2. I'm not going to grab my summons. He's fine where he is. And then I'm going to summon a skeleton. Skeleton number 1 will go right. Sure, doesn't matter, I don't think. Then I lose 2 health, going to 3. I gain an XP to 5. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, banner spear. Who is closest to the death of all these guys down here?
Number 2 and 4. Oh, number 5. Number 5 in the back.
This guy. And these other regulars are moving for 2 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can get out of range, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that might be fine. Okay, 4 regular move. And then we're going to do the javelin for a range 3 attack. But I'll just attack.
Oh, this guy's almost dead as well.
I know, I debated that. But then if I leave all these alive, this guy attacks me. 1, 2 can't attack me. Oh, but he would if this guy dies. None of them can. This one's a +1. These guys should all clog them in.
Yeah, I think you're only going to attack by 1.
But it does maybe prevent your summon from getting hit and dying earlier than
this summon has 6 health. The
I
one
know.
that's in the front. But yes,
still,
you're right.
I don't know. But then if I can thin out the herd here, might be helpful.
Yeah, because if you do damage on this guy, it could potentially kill him in on his turn.
Yeah, with the wound.
With the
It's
wound,
kind
yeah.
of like the same idea of the poison on the other one.
Yeah.
You heal your summons maybe sometimes, or no? Who cares?
No.
Okay, whatever. Either way, if I kill a guy down here, I get hit by one enemy. If I kill this guy, I still get only hit by one enemy, I think.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. But then if I kill this one, then this skeleton.
Oh, the elite will go first. You're right. You're right.
And he moves for how much?
He moves for +1/3. So he'll get in, and then this guy would get up. So you'll get 2 attacks.
Yeah. Okay. So if I kill this guy, though, still this happens.
But then the other 2 can't get in.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm killing the one here, number 5. Thank you. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about the elite moving first. I didn't even think he could reach me, but yeah, the +1 move. Okay. Good call. Good call. All right. So I'm attacking number 5 for 3. -1, but it has 4. Blocks 1 though. So it's 2 -1.
So it goes to 6. Oh, sorry. You're attacking for 3?
I'm attacking for 3 -1, which is 2.
Then it blocks
-1 for shield.
So 1 gets through.
Great air.
5. Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, that's the risk. Like, and it's not going to die by wound on its turn. So that sucks. I don't think there's anything really I could do there. Yep.
Well, they are hitting for -1, so they're only hitting for 1. Hopefully they get some minuses and we're good.
Okay, done. My turn.
Okay, so it's their turn, starting with elite. So elite will take. Oh, elite doesn't have a wound. Okay, elite will attack you for 1. So just 1. Okay. Number 2 will take a wound at the start of a turn to 4. And then where's number 2? This one is moving for 2. Okay, it doesn't hit you. Number 4 will take a wound going to 4. Number 5 will go to 6. And then he can hit you, right? For 1, nothing. And then this one will hit my skeleton for 1. +1 is 2. Skeleton takes 2.
Did they all get their wounds? The ones that have wound?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Back around. All right, we're going to summon again, I think. That guy will likely kill that one, hopefully. Maybe I do this.
So number 5 is auto dying.
Yep.
Which is
Hopefully,
this guy right beside me.
Oh, that's not early enough.
Elite retaliates. That sucks.
My earliest card, so. Oh, first 1, 2. 1, 2. No, can't reach. So that's not. Hoping they go late. Or it could be bye-bye to my summon. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use my robes on that last hit and keep him at 2. I don't want to lose him. Good.
17.
43. 84. Move -1. Okay, that's good. So 17, 43, 84. You're first.
Okay, I'm going to summon the torchbearer. Oh, this guy. 2 experience. He is going to go here. The only spot I can summon him in. He has 5 health, 2 move, 1 attack. and applies wound, but it's not going yet. Maybe you can just take a hit for me, we'll see. And then on the top here, I'm attacking for 2 from Pitting Charge, range 3, range 4 because I'm going to consume the air and immobilize and get experience. So this goes to 5. I'm going to actually target number 4. Oh, what other move?
Move is -1. So these guys are all elites are all not, or sorry, regulars are all not moving. So if you do 5 will die. If you do 4, that, I mean, I don't know.
I'm just thinking of sticking one of them, but since they're not even moving, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they all can't hit me. This one's auto dying.
Yep.
This one has retaliate, and I would have disadvantage, so I don't want to do that. So it's one of these 2 idiots. Let's just say number 2 here, who's not adjacent to me.
Okay. What's the
Uh,
attack of? Sorry.
Attack of 2.
Okay.
+1 is 3.
3 on number 2 is dead because he's at 4.
No.
Oh,
he
he's
has
got retaliate
armor,
or
so it goes to
armor.
6.
Sorry,
But he'll die on his
on
turn
his
still.
Okay.
Which is great.
That's good.
And yeah, no +1s because adjacent. He would be immobilized, but it's not going to matter, so we're not even going to bother. All right, done.
Me. Summon number 1 is attacking here for 3. He only needs 2, 3, -1. So we're back to 2, but then poison is 3. Minus the shield is 2. He's dead.
Okay.
Thank you for the poison.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to attack the guy in the door, because I figured Mel has dudes to deal with that. I should probably deal with dudes that might eventually attack me and not her guys. So like I need to kind of survive still. I'm only at 4 health with no heal.
Okay,
I
then
don't want to start pitching cards yet if I can avoid it.
this summon's going to move for 2. Okay. Then I am going to move for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to summon again, going down to 1, going up to 6, summoning here. Okay. Done.
Frozen corpses?
Yep. Okay, so Elite's going to go first and just
Whack me.
whack you for +1, so 3, 3.
3?
Yeah. It's going to create frost.
Yeah. Whatever. Down to 1.
Corpse number 2 takes a wound and dies. Corpse number 2 is this one. Okay. Corpse number 4 takes a wound to 5. Cannot move. No one to target. Yep, no one to target. Number 5 takes a wound and dies. Number 5. Okay. And that's all of them. 6 is dead now. That's them. Okay, back around to us. Oh.
Right?
Yep.
32.
46. 42. Move +1 attack -1. They are going to brittle, which is annoying. But hopefully we kill them before that. Okay, so you're first.
I'm going to drop the banner. Have a blue base, please. Yep. Summon the banner on this loot token. Okay, that's going to go here. I'm going to get 2 experience for that. Okay. And then all allies to the banner within 2 range of it get +1 on 1 of their attacks each turn. Oh, actually, sorry, my summons should go first. Oh yeah. So the banner would be here, summons would be here, summons attacking this guy. Yeah, sorry, summons first. I forgot. I have a summons. I got it before I looked up the chat. Yeah, I forgot about my summons already being there. When I looked up, I'm like, wait, what's this card? Oh yeah, he's there. right here. So this guy is moving up. He's going to attack the elite for 1. Heal himself, but he's already full. Rolling into a ×2. Whoa, he just hit for 2.
Which is enough to do a wound at
Blocked
least.
for 1. What? It would do wound anyway. But anyways, he's doing 1 minus a shield. So he takes a damage. He gets retaliated against. So he takes a damage. And then he applies wound, which is all I really wanted. And if for some reason he didn't get in there, I have this to also apply wound. I really wanted this guy to have wound so that I can back off and he can start hurting himself and I don't have to worry about retaliate on myself. But now I technically don't have to attack. Oh, he had a +1 from the banner, right? Because he counts.
Oh, yep.
He counts also him. Yeah, he's an ally to the banner. Yeah. Oh, the banner's not there yet.
Oh, banner's not there
Banner's
yet.
not
You're
there
right.
yet.
Summon first, then banner.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I drop banner on my turn. We got there. Now I could attack. I'm in the formation. I could just pitch a card for the retaliate, which is totally fine.
Oh, do you need some heal? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
only at 1, 2. I can't heal you.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't care. All right.
Unless I heal myself.
So I'm going to attack. I wish this was still in the deck, but it's not. I'm going to attack for 3. I'm in this position. So I can attack this guy for 3 +1 from my banner. It's 4. 5, 6. -1. So 5 go through.
So he's at 8.
He's at 8, 2 away from death. So we could literally leave him alone for 2 rounds and he'll die.
Well, I'm going to attack at range.
He's going to retaliate on me for 1, which would kill me. I will just lose. Doesn't really matter at this point. I'll just get rid of that one. To block the damage. Done.
Me. This guy. Move for 2.
I don't know when the heal gets
1,
applied on the
2.
summons rolling. Does he get retaliated on before heal effects apply, or does that apply before the retaliate happens? I don't know. I can't use the shield for that. The shield's only for attack damage, not retaliate. So I'm just leaving it there like that because whatever. Their attack is probably going to be the enemy anyway. I'll just pitch cards at this point. I'm fine.
I think it's good.
They have wound, so like I don't think they have heal in their deck. They're mindless dead zombies. So if there's no way a priest is going to be healing them, literally slapping wound on them means I could just keep walking away and I'll win, right?
Yeah. All right, skeleton
enough cards
number
to survive that
1.
one, so.
This one is just going to jump over me to here. Summon number 2 is this one. Oh, I can't grant his movement. So, oh, it's fine. He just moves here. Then he's going to attack this guy for 2. Times 2 is 4. He's dead because he only needed 2. So this guy's dead. Watch this play that I did. Thought this was going to happen. Okay, then I'm going to do this one. Grant one of your summons a loot 1.
You go.
Oh, but I know, but
I'm just putting it up so they can read it, but they can still see your card.
Okay. Grant one of your summons a loot 1 with you gaining all tokens and tiles looted. So this summon is going to loot 1. 1, 2, 3.
Very nice.
And he's going to vacuum all these up.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. One try. So I'm at 7 of my 8 lumbers I need. All right. Then that was the bottom of this one. The top of this one we're going to do. We're going to attack for 1 at range 5. 1, 2, 3. We're going to, we're going to poison. Add +1 to the target if this is adjacent to at least one of your summons, which is not, but I can get the +1 from you. I'm attacking for 2. Heal myself. 2. He blocks 1, so 1 gets through.
That 9.
So he's going to die.
He'll officially die on his turn. This is the last round.
Okay, sorry. And then that creates earth, and he's poisoned as well, but again, that doesn't matter because we can't do anything else. Done. His turn. He's dead. We drop a bag.
Oh yeah, that's important.
We only left 2
right?
on the board. Yeah.
Winner!
Alrighty.
The scenario is complete when all enemies are dead.
They're
dead.
They're dead.
Look at this little summon army. Look at this little summon army right there.
Nice. Okay. I got worried when I didn't come in the room that fast.
Yeah. I was like, man, look at all these big meaty boys around me. Like, I can only attack one at a time, basically.
Oh, these
them
heals are so good.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love them.
Fire. This is the MVP right here. This little symbol on this little card. That right there was MVP. This accidental fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops. I accidentally started their ice cave on fire. Whoops. Okay, so 38.1. Conclusion of the Frozen Crypt. Silence is something you're beginning to treasure. All around, the crypt is littered with broken bodies, the dusty remains of the undead horde smashed to bits. The altar, which had been pumping out its neurotic fume, now decorates the floor as rubble. In its place, a beam of eerie light trickles from a new gap in the wall. You move closer and discover a passage that appears to lead further down. Clear this, we'll need a map.
Oh.
So, yeah, start. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
It's clear this complex continues and some bizarre power lies hidden within. The question is whether it's worth investigating, which is scenario number 9 will be accessible. The other option, of course, is to continue hunting the Algox that you dropped in here, which would be the crystal enclosure. However, after scrambling your way out of the pit, you realize that your quarry's tracks lead to the forest out into the tundra. Attempting to follow without the right equipment would be suicidal. If you want to give chase, you'll have to come back with a sled.
Oh.
A sled, you say? A sled, you say? Where have I heard about sleds before? Right, yeah. And on our one building. So complete 5 different scenarios that require one of these things. Well, now we've heard about a sled. I'm assuming the other one's the climbing gear, the other one's the boat or whatever. So
it lets us know which one we should prioritize.
Yeah. Maybe not prioritize it. Maybe do it later after. We might not even be able to craft that thing yet.
True.
So rewards, we gain 2 collective wood.
All right. You can have both of them because I have 4 lumber in my rewards here.
The wood, that's good.
Mm-hmm. And I already have 1.
So I'm at 3 lumber. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So recover all discarded lost item cards. Reset your dials to max health. Okay.
Okay.
Yours. Let's go here. This goes here. Okay. All right. Remove all conditions. Remove all blursts, blessed and cursed, which are also known as blursts. And -1 cards from attack modifier decks, which I don't think
we did any of that fun stuff today.
Yeah. Gain experience from your dials and our bonus XP, which is
should still be 6, but I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 6 plus.
6 plus 6 is 12.
I have 6 plus 7. That's 13 more XP.
I get 58.
I'm at 66.
95. We got to get to level up again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we? Gain gold from loot cards. So 3 times 2 for me, right?
Yep.
I get 6 gold.
And I get 2. 25.
26. Snare was completed, so gain resources from loot cards. So I get 1 rock root and 1 corpse cap.
1 metal. I get 4 lumber. I had 1, so 5. And I get 1 corpse cap as well.
Sort all the loot back out after, but that's something I like to do when we're done cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gain check marks for achieving battle goals. Oh yeah. Loot tokens you gathered.
Mm-hmm.
I collected fewer than you.
Yeah, I did like
you collected
4
like 1,000.
5.
I collected, I think, 0. When I opened the chest and it gave me the cards, I was like,
"Oh, you're
no!" But I was like, "Wait, oh, it's tokens, not cards."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got to check.
And mine was never short rest, which I did not
Seen
do.
that somewhere before.
So I get a check as well.
Okay, and that is my third check up here.
Oh.
So I get to do some modifications already.
Okay, I'll do this while you're doing that. So that.
What was the other one we were talking about? I mean, I could do 2 more rolling selves, but I feel like I picked something different. I feel like I maybe do the rolling shield at the top, just get a -1 on the deck. Or the disarm, adding a +1 disarm. No, I think I want to get rid of -1s. I don't know. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Yeah, I feel like this, just to get rid of a -1. I could get rid of a 0. Or there is another, the heals, like we can make sure we see more heals.
This is done.
-1 shield. Yeah, the top one, right? Yeah, I know I need to make the deck better. It's like, I can't keep sitting there like with low attacks going, is it even going to hit today? I need to increase those odds, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do the first one. Top one. And that will be out of my deck of fun. Where is it? Oh man, who the hell is this guy? I never even looked at this sheet really. I want that guy.
Oh.
I want that guy. Look at all the banners. Holy crap, holy. All right, anyways. Oh, no, that doesn't go in there. This goes in here. Okay, let's see. So I remove a -1 and add, this is what I need, right? Rolling shield 1. Where's my deck? Move a -1. Right? Yeah, one of these. Should be a baggie for these ones.
Yep.
Throw that in there with that. Wait, is that the right way? Yeah. So it's a rolling shield. One less -1 in there. But still many more -1s, a -2. Yeah, let's get those -1s out of there. Okay, that will go in here. Those are there. Okay. That's done. All right. What is next? All right. Read all of the scenario conclusion. Done. Gain all scenario rewards. Done.
Did it unlock scenarios?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I think that was an extra step. Yeah. Update the maps later. So it was 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
We need 2 inspiration. If you can write that on the chart there. And if you can grab me 9 and 10 from your little advent calendar, we can play the sticker game.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part. Trying to line up stickers.
Okay, 9 and 10 on that one.
9. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell is
What does
this?
that mean? I gotta look at
17. You need to mark on the calendar that it's puzzle time. Oh.
that. Unlocked by calendar section.
Unlocked by a puzzle, unlocked by a calendar section. So not allowed.
Oh,
No
something
suit for
will
you.
tell us.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we just beat scenario 5, so mark that
And
off.
10 is available. And no shenanigans. And it will eventually unlock 18. Right? That's
Right.
what I'm getting from that. So 10 is F6. C9 here. And is F6.
Oh, so there's a errata. So on advent calendar scenario 10 is missing the symbol for the sled required. Okay. I can note that on my
Is that,
sheet.
yeah, what's on our sheet? Does it
No,
show
it
us any of
does-
that kind of stuff?
No. No, but I can note that. So number 10, we need to go to number 10. We need the sled.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
charge
this,
the
is,
thing.
this
Okay.
is part of where it talked about before. There's the rata, all this stuff, there's tons of mistakes supposedly, and you just have to go by what the scenario book says. So literally for all this whole thing that was supposed to make it convenient for us, so we don't have to flip through the book every time we sit down and play and spend a half hour checking every scenario that's available. That's why I like this thing. But if this thing doesn't have requirements on it,
But I'm just noting them as they
if you
come
can
up.
put it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because then this is absolute trash then. If this is not 100% accurate, it's 100% trash. Which sucks that they fucked that up. That's like very embarrassing. Again, premium game, big money, $249 MSRP US for this. That's what they're selling it for right now. Awesome. Love it.
Okay, I noted it on ours
Stupid. So stupid.
I'll put it like an asterisk.
All right, anyways,
saying we need the sled.
number 9.
So we cannot go there until we have a sled.
There's 9 right here. Yeah, it drives me nuts. It's like big dumb components that aren't even made and double checked. Like here, use the stupid dumb stuff, and but we don't even care about making sure it works properly. Have fun, GG's. Thanks for your money up front. Here's the game we put extra attention into. Again, the Kickstarter philosophy: take everyone's money and then just who cares after, right? Who cares? Anyways, this is why I rant. All right, done.
We might need the bottom part still when we do the outpost.
See, when we clean up the game, we actually have space now, which I guess we should do every time. I just hate doing it when like people are watching. We're like sorting and cleaning and sliding.
Well, I just did it while you're looking at
that's
your
why I was trying to
paper.
be like, do it. Like, don't just sit there.
I don't like to do it when you're reading though. Like a conclusion.
You do it while we're reading. I'm not paying attention to what I'm reading. You're not paying attention to what I'm reading. Let's
Yeah, I
just
don't
do
really
it.
know what you read anyways.
Yeah, you don't know what I read. I don't know what I read. It's all good. I just needed the rewards. Just tell me what we win.
Yeah.
Bob, tell me what we won. All right, return to Frosthaven for an outpost phase.
Okie dokie.
Actually, this is probably about nope. Here's the cover.
I can put them on my side.
No, they're fine here. Okay. Now what? How do we do a Frosthaven Outpost phase
I
again?
need the thing.
Oh, I got a reference sheet, right?
Yeah.
That was easy and quick. Thanks again, Jack, for that one. But I don't have it open, and I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Passage of time, easy peasy.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Mark a checkbox.
Mark a check.
Draw an event, outpost event. So the first summer outpost event. Boom. A group of soldiers bearing white. Oh, we got 3 options here. Before I even start reading, start pull A, B. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. End poll. Start a poll. A, B. Third option, not submit poll. C. Boom. All right. A group of soldiers bearing white oak signia ride into Frosthaven on horseback. They drag a half-dozen sorry-looking men connected to a long chain. One of the soldiers drops from his horse, handing the reins to a waiting town guardsman. Where's Mayor Grimlow? Staffa greets the soldier, dead Algok's fist, or maybe it was the spear holes. Either way, I'm in charge now. The soldier grunts, sizing up the new mayor. New contingent of prisoners, thieves, grifters mostly. Staffa folds her arms. We're not a prison. The people here stay by choice, and we don't have room for layabouts. The soldier brushes her off. Put them to work. Put them to death for all I care. They're delivered. Find a place for them. Unless you'd like me to execute them. The soldier draws his sword and puts it to the throat of the nearest prisoner. Option A, which you guys can vote in the chat. Allow the soldier to execute the prisoners. Option B, encourage Staffa to let them work for their keep and go free. Option C, go a step further and offer to house them in your longhouse.
Wow.
So feel free to vote. What would you do with these prisoners? Just came up. The mayor's there. She doesn't want to deal with them. And, you know, we don't want to kill them. And the guy's going to kill them. Should we just let him kill them? Who cares? Let's not deal with the trouble. Could put them to work, but can we trust them? They're thieves. They might steal our money and loot. I don't want them to steal my loot.
Well, then we don't want them to live in our house.
But maybe we can trust them. Maybe they're not that bad. But again, we're in Frosthaven. We shouldn't really trust people. I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe it's going to change how the world works. I don't know. How would you vote? How would you vote? Go ahead and vote in the chat, and we'll go with the majority.
Maybe if we let them work for their keep, maybe we'll get some rewards. Like maybe we'll get some of the hide or metal or lumber based on... Yeah, that might be a good option.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to close the poll. Thank you everyone that voted. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do.
Wasn't even close.
B with 70%, C with 22, A with 7. We're going with B.
I would have picked B as well.
Satha. Yeah, I don't know. I would try the C just to see how this game's kind of treating trust and stuff like that.
Mm.
Or if it's like kind of teaching you don't be stupid and just see what happens for fun. But I wouldn't do the execute, even though, I mean, that'd be funny too to see what happens in that case.
Oh, I don't think I'd ever pick that one.
But yeah, I like B. It's like a safer one, I think. All right, B it is. How do we do this? Let's do like this and like this. You intercede and ask Satha to let the prisoners earn their keep like everyone else. She agrees to put them to work as the town guard for the next season to pay off the sentence and pick up some honest skills. They look tremendously grateful for your intervention. The soldiers are back on the road before night sets in. Gain 2 soldiers.
Oh, we can't. I wish there was something like if you can't gain soldiers, gain X instead.
There was, wasn't there? Or was that only, that was only on the
I think
one
it was only on the
reward card.
one, yeah.
It was only on the one reward card.
That's too bad.
Oh, well, we didn't know what
like
they
gain
would do.
prosperity or gain something, you know?
I wish she'd put them to work like making wood or something.
I know.
Well, so that's gone from the game.
Gone from the game.
Sweet.
Okay. Well,
all right, perfect.
thanks for making the wrong choice, chat.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Hey, Edgar, it wasn't pointless. Just because we didn't gain anything, you have to look in Frosthaven that we didn't lose anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? So if it does nothing, I'd take that any day over
as a
like
win, right?
Yeah, over like losing coin, losing resources, start the next scenario with no legs and no fingers, like whatever it does, you know?
Jago says, might as well execute now.
Off with the head. All right. Outpost event done. No combat yet.
No
I think
combat
that happens
yet.
probably in winter-ish. We'll see that. Building operations. Resolve effects of building in sequential order, 1 building at a time.
Buildings.
So this is the
okay.
doing the stuff next to the sun icon. So collectively buy up to 1 metal for 2 gold.
Yeah, I'll spend 2.
And the wood. So just do it. Whatever.
I'll spend 4. I'll go to 21.
Sure.
I'll buy both.
So add to Frosthaven a wood and a metal.
A wood and a metal. Okay.
Collectively train up to 1 soldier.
Cannot.
No, we don't care. Okay, done.
We need to level up that building maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Because then we can get more
that's
soldiers.
True.
We'll
But then again, we won't see any extra soldiers after that. We just need some to die. We just need to combat.
Yeah.
In any order, now we can downtime. So we can level up, retire a character, create a character, craft items, brew potions, sell items.
Oh, we could potentially brew a potion. Let's just look at that really quick because
Yep, absolutely.
we got some.
Well, let's look at the items first, please.
Oh, yeah.
Just so if you need to make an item and it needs stuff, we don't use it on a spell.
Yeah,
or,
but I don't think I have the right stuff for the horn I want.
You don't have the right stuff.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the
Horn of Command?
Yeah, you have the bottom root, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't. But you can craft this probably if you want.
Do I care though?
I wish we could trade. Like, I wish you could. Like, we're a team here. Why can't you craft
No,
it?
I want a weapon. I want like one of those.
You want a weapon?
Can you look through? Where's the range ones now that I'm going range build? No.
Nope.
Keep going.
This one?
No, that turns a melee into a range.
Oh, okay. Bow.
This one, the bow. This is what I think I'm going for. Yeah. Maybe I do this.
You could do that. Yeah, it's only 1.
But it takes up 2 hand slots and I lose the shield. But I could sell it back, right? Do I go the range build though, or do I just stay flexible where I can go formations 1 game and then range the next? I don't know. I wish it added 1 damage to a range attack. But then eventually I can craft this into a better bow. Who knows what that does.
Yeah, probably really good. Maybe that
Can I
does.
see what else you got?
Yeah.
Maybe...
Also, thank you to the chat. The chat's reminding that we can share herbs. We just can't share resources. So you can, if you're happy to give me.
Even for crafting? I don't think for crafting.
You can
For brewing, yes.
Not quite sure about normal crafting.
And for building and stuff, we can share.
I can take a peek through the gander through the rules.
But I could. Oh, that's a 2-handed also.
What is this? This is crafting, right?
Yeah.
Crafting.
Yeah.
Because if we can.
Ooh. Only 1 hide, damn it. I would have bought this right now, or I would have crafted this right now if I had 1 more hide. I would have crafted this, I think. I don't think I have boots, do I? Oh, no, I do have boots. My jumping. Never mind. I'm being dumb.
It just says here, characters craft an item by spending the required resources or items. When paying crafting costs, material resources cannot be taken from the Frosthaven supply, but herb resources can. So if you moved yours into Frosthaven, then I can take it.
Sure, we'll
so then
just say you did.
technically, yes.
Done. Okay, sure.
So you're giving
Done.
one of those roots, right?
Yeah.
And then I can't remember. I need a wood and or a hide.
Metal and a hide.
Metal. So I go to 1 remaining metal.
Horn of Command.
4 remaining hide. Thank you. And then.
And we're only allowed to craft like 1 item each or something.
Oh, and this doesn't make me lose anything.
No, we can just craft as many as you want.
Yeah,
right?
as many as we want.
Okay. Do you want to look?
I don't think I want anything else.
You wouldn't want. I guess you don't really need.
I don't need any kind of body because my body is the one that blocks my.
That's the one that's preventing damage.
Yeah.
What about this?
I could do that. 2 hide.
What about this? Loot boots.
I do like loot boots, but yeah, everybody needs
What about this?
Flexible slipper in their life.
You gotta do this, right?
Well, I can do one or the other.
Give him a shield. During your turn, grant 1 ally. So then later in the turn, or next turn, whatever. Oh, it's only for that turn, and you always go late.
Yeah, I don't know that this is right for me.
But he could grant me this.
Oh, I could.
But I never go after you. Oh, but yeah, if I get attacked, if you go at like middle.
Which I do, as long as I go before the enemies.
Yeah.
Which
and it's you and me. It's my guys, my summons, and your own summons. I don't know.
I mean, I could.
I mean, it's not like bad.
I can spend a wood. I have 4 wood.
Like it's like even if it just saves the summon 1 time, like you know, from dying, and it's like they get a whole nother turn.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Because then I'll have my 2 hands full. So then I'll spend 1 going to 4.
Or there's this, right? The other one of turning. I haven't really used mine that much, but
what do I
you could get your code up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have either of these. Do you have either of these?
No. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, I'll just spend 1 going to 4 wood, taking that hand item.
The protective spear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it'll be helpful in certain situations, especially.
Yeah, it's any ally. So even like allies of the scenario and stuff too, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at 4 wood, 1 metal, 4 hide. But where did I just put that? Oh.
What about this? You don't really get attacked.
I don't really get attacked, and I don't know if I can use that. I don't think I can use that for my summons. Potentially there's a better head item that I can eventually wear.
Can you give advantage to a summon with this?
Well, I don't think so, but maybe during your attack ability. Maybe if I was granting an attack to somebody.
That is an ability, and it has the word attack on it.
So in that case, I think I could.
I don't know. But it's like I don't know. I mean, you're just seeing at a distance and like giving them extra information to improve your
I'm just mind
attack
controlling
accuracy.
them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'm good with that for now because I'd love to spend my resources leveling something else up. The other thing is I think we can unlock another potion. So if we want to do that, that might give us something else we can craft.
Yeah, true. But somebody gets one right away.
Yeah, but then the other person might want, if there's more than one. So I have this one and this one. So I myself could craft this. What do you have? You have one caps root, right?
No, it's just going to be delayed. Weird.
Okay.
Weird. Okay. You guys can
Someone let us know if we're still here.
I think we're good now. I don't know what the heck that was. All right. Anyways. Should be back. We should be back. Refresh.
We're back. Oh, we're back.
Refresh if you need. Tell everyone in the chat, refresh the window. And if they didn't, yeah, I'll type that. I can type it.
I did not even look at what we made because I opened this and then realized we were frozen.
It was right when you touched that.
It was right when I touched that. That's what they were saying. We said caps too many times.
Caps group. Okay.
So,
Cure potion,
yes.
87.
So I found it, but I have not looked at it. Oh, what is this?
Cure potion. During your turn, remove one negative condition you have. This item can be used while you have no items for you or stun.
You can take this. Can you hold enough pockets?
I think you can hold 2 by default, right?
Yeah, I think this is better for you because...
Yeah, I only have 1.
And you're more in the thick of things, right? So you're more potential of getting stunned.
From the
Did I open the wrong potion? No? Nope. I can see that it was erased. This one and this one. This and this.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
That goes into our craftable stuff, right?
Yeah, the other person can eventually get this, but I don't think I need that. That's good. Okay. Alrighty.
So next step was
like dry erase or something for this.
Instruction.
Okay.
We just build the hunting lodge to start making hide every time we come back.
Yes. Which the hunting lodge is 4 wood.
I don't know if we can.
4 wood, 1 metal. Yeah, I have enough.
But there's Frosthaven.
Frosthaven has 1 lumber, 1 metal. So we would just need...
So we're definitely at prosperity level 1. So we're good to build it, right?
Yep.
4 wood it needs, 1 metal, 2 hide, and 10 money.
Yep. So we can definitely do this. So we'll spend the 1 lumber from Frosthaven. We need to spend 3. I have
4 lumber.
Oh, I spent 1 from Frosthaven, so we need to spend 3 more.
Okay, I can spend all mine.
Are you sure?
I don't know, whatever, who cares?
Okay. Then
I can't craft anything right now.
Metal, we'll spend 1 metal from Frosthaven, so we don't have to spend anything from our supply.
Hide?
Hide, I have 2, or I have 4, so I can spend 2 of mine, going to 2.
And then 10 gold.
10 gold, you want to just spend, I can spend 10. I'll go to 11 gold. I'm not really purchasing anything.
Yeah,
yet. Okay. So then we need hunting lodge number 2 or level 1.
Yeah, level 1 hunting lodge.
Level 1 hunting lodge. Hunting lodge level 1.
We want a hunting lodge. No sled
yet.
Oh,
it's a full sticker. No, I don't think we need the sled yet.
Not divided in 2. Nice.
Maybe next time. Because I don't think we're going to go that way. But maybe you guys will force us that way. And then we need hunting lodge level 1. Hunting lodge level 1. I did not look at what the bottom of... Oh, they are all backwards. Sorry, you have to look the other way. I don't know why it does that.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, and then the bottom, sorry, says...
Oh yeah, gain of prosperity.
Prosperity.
Check, whatever.
All right, so we're one more away from level 2.
I gotta read something.
Oh.
Ooh, secrets. 172.3. Hunting Lodge upgrade. With a fire roaring in the background, the Finnish Hunting Lodge is the perfect location to exchange tales of narrow escapes from polar bears, as well as provide hides for Frosthaven. You encounter all sorts of patrons whose rugged appearances often belie a certain gruff kindness. One of those patrons is a vermling trapper who sits nearest the fire and away from the crowd, a square hat shadowing their eyes. Sitting beside their wares of lustrous exotic furs, they are currently absorbed in constructing an intricate snare. When you ask them to explain their process, they warm up to you. Much of my time is spent not in action, but in observation. It's a matter of understanding the animals, their habits. If you're truly interested, perhaps I can show you sometime. You readily agree, happy for the company.
What does it say? What does it say?
Unlock the Trapper class, I'm assuming is what it is based on this little writing. It's a vermling who probably involved in making traps and messing around with traps and stuff.
Okay, let me grab that.
That's what I'm going to guess. And if they did, that's great writing and lead in. So we get to unlock a new class. So check that off on our list.
Here's that.
Holy, 2 classes in a row.
And the mini. Oh, good. Luckily, I didn't paint the other guy, so I can do these at the same time.
So if you're worried about seeing the class right now and you're like, man, I don't want to see this class, tune away now. You can run away. We're not really doing anything after except for voting on the next scenario. So run away. But I'm going to open it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see.
You can open the mini.
Okay.
But again, you're watching by episode 5. It's Spoiler City already. We've been spoiling
to
scenarios.
Oh, it's a little. Oh, look at this. This reminds me very much of a little minion from like not Stuffed Fables, Familiar Tales.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Look at this. A lot of detail in this tiny mini. Holy. Need my magnifier to paint this. That is cool. 3
cardboard sheets of goodness.
Oh. Look, his like travel.
Oh, no, it's 2.
Travel bag.
2 cardboard sheets of goodness.
He's like dragging all of his loot with him.
Okay, so this is going to go in 12.
So Yogi painted him today.
Can you put the buildings back?
Yeah, I'll put them in order.
They're in order. This should be. Oh, I thought they.
Oh, no, that's 5, not 15. Yeah.
I don't need to open that. I don't really want to open this.
Yogi, did you also paint? Oh, sorry.
Look at this little guy.
Look at this guy. Oh, there's art right there. Never mind.
Oh, he's actually called the Trapper.
Look at this.
I just said the Trapper class is like assuming based on, but they're like
based on the art.
They don't even try to come up with anything creative for the name. They're like, you know what?
Generic.
He does the traps. He's a trapper. Let's just call him the Trapper class. It makes sense because you can name him whatever you want, right? He's active. Your job is straightforward. Set traps and make your enemies spring them. You have many tools to help with this, including the ability to remove flying from enemies.
Oh, wow.
That makes traps work.
That's fun.
Yeah, because flying enemies just like, traps, you suck.
What
I don't care. Yeah, what traps? Note the difference between springing a trap, which will cause its effects to trigger, and destroying a trap, which does not. You also have, let's see if I can put this here. Yeah. You also have beneficial traps will provide healing and positive conditions to whomever springs them, including yourself or monsters. Monsters will still treat beneficial traps as negative hexes, however, and avoid as many as possible. That's cool. So you can like route enemies, kind of like a little bit like the obstacle creation from the Craighart idea, right?
Yeah.
Where you can like funnel in things a little bit. And then maybe force them to go on a trap or something. However, to avoid as many as possible, one trap can have both positive and negative effects, and when sprung, you choose the order in which the effects are applied. You are not limited in number of traps you can create, so if you run out of your own trap tiles, use suitable replacements. Positive trap, negative trap.
Okay. Oh, he's a low healther, just like me.
And he has cards that give him move, jump, flying possibly, because they're telling you about that. But he probably just removes the flying. But man, maybe he can make himself fly off of a trap. Maybe not. He's got range attacks, I guess, because they're showing you range and target and stuff. So you need to learn about traps on page 14, forced movement. So he has ways of moving, pushing, and pulling or whatever. And then, or a trap that teleports somebody or something. And maybe, I don't know. And then monster movement. Because you really need to know how they move with your traps. Mm. He's nimble, outcast, and resourceful. He's a very low health dude, just like you.
Yeah,
so he's not meant to be up in the thick of it. And he only has 9 cards.
Oh. That's little with only 6 health.
9 cards, you say.
Okay.
What else did I want to look at? So here's this punch board. So there's this positive and negative traps and his tokens. There's a little symbol. There's some of his future. This little distraction. It's like a inflatable decoy. Scare kitty?
Yeah.
Scarecrow? Mm-hmm. I'm like, what is this? Something that explodes and puts a whole bunch of traps on the ground?
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, let's peek at some of the level 1 cards. I'm curious, actually. How would a trapper work? Caltrops. Create 2 1 damage traps in empty hexes. Oh, hold on 1 sec. Fresh open cards. All right, here. You take a hit.
Those are not bad.
Yeah. You get that Gen Con dealer hall smell?
Yeah. Sometimes you open them and they're gross.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'm done huffing fresh card smell.
This probably does something to our brain cells.
That's what I've been saying. That's why my memory gets worse and worse. It's not I'm playing more and more games and I'm losing my mind or getting older. It's no, I'm huffing dangerous chemicals.
Yeah. Probably not good.
Huffing dangerous chemicals.
At least we're not eating them.
Yeah.
Probably worse.
And again.
Oh, he gets this Scare Kitty at level 1.
Oh yeah. Move 5. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Haven't seen that in a little while. Goes invisible.
Oh, I love invisible characters.
Summon Shaggy Lure, it's called.
Oh, but I'm gonna call it Scare Kitty.
Look, it pulls enemies towards it.
2 health, but doesn't have any movement or attack. Okay.
Oh, and you disarm yourself when you place this one because you're busy building this guy. So
yeah, you gotta set it up.
That's so cool. Boar Catcher. Create a 4 damage trap in an empty hex within range 2. And he's got to move 4 with jump. Like how he's very positional.
Too.
Yeah, so you can jump in, make a trap, and then get away, right? Or whatever. Lots of movement. I like it. Spike Pit. Create 1 3 damage trap that gives immobilize an empty hex within 2. Relocate up to 2 traps within. Oh, you can move traps around.
That's cool. I like that. Also, they don't have to be yours.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Manipulating the traps are already there.
Yeah.
Or if you're fighting archers that drop traps too.
Yeah.
Create 3 2 damage stunning traps. OP. Oh, but it's a throwaway. I was gonna say stunning, repeatable. Oh man. Create 1. What's this? 1 strengthen trap and that was the positive. That's a positive trap, right?
Yeah.
But it could, if an enemy accidentally gets pushed or pulled onto it or has to move through it, then they get strengthened. Honeypot. You may choose not to collect any number of loot tokens with this ability. For each empty hex with a loot token you did not collect, create a 2 damage trap in that hex. That's neat. 3 move, create a 1 to heal trap in an adjacent empty hex. Like everything's like, he does damage and healing and stuff, but it's all like you gotta drop it on the turn, hope somebody moves on to it. It's all like extra delayed.
Yeah.
So it's like definitely a think ahead, multiple turns. It's definitely a planning one. Like enticing bait. Create a 4 damage trap in an adjacent empty hex. You got a muddle to all, which is everyone on the map or just enemies. I think it's muddling everyone in range 3, right?
Yeah.
Even your allies, right?
Yep.
Control all enemies targeted by the muddle ability. Move 2 as a throwaway. Exploding decoy. Attack for 2 at range 4, pull, or designate the hex you're occupying and perform a move 3. If the designated hex is empty, create a 2 damage trap in that hex regardless of line of sight. So it lets you drop a trap and move. I like it. That's I like. Fury of Nails. Attack for 3, push 2, move 3 with jump, increase the damage or health value of up to 2 traps you move through by 1. You drop traps, then you can move through them, increase them. The only problem with the traps, you do have the moving of traps, but again, traps are like the summons idea, except for they don't usually move. So if you spawn some traps in an early room and then you kill all the enemies before the traps are sprung, then the traps are just sitting there snoozing.
Well, you have to use your cards to move them.
But you only have so much move, so it's like, it could be really sucky if you don't do it right, you know?
Yeah.
And then here's the X cards. Dismantle, destroy 1 adjacent trap to perform an attack X at range 3, where X is the damage value of the destroyed trap. Oh, so you like throw a trap at them basically. Also add all conditions of the destroyed trap to the attack, or destroy 1 adjacent trap, then move for 3. Add the effects of the destroyed trap on an adjacent trap. So you could have a damage trap and like a stun trap or a muddle trap or something, destroy it, take the stun or muddle and apply it to a damage trap that you've just moved 3 spaces to.
Yeah.
So that's another way you can kind of take old traps and move them, quote unquote, to later in the scenario, right? It's a weird way, but it's a way. Spring loaded. Whenever you or an ally springs a trap during a move ability, add +2 move and jump to that move ability. Place a character token on an enemy with flying within range 3. That enemy no longer has flying. When that enemy dies, discard this card. Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Oh, wow. Huh. Imagine those scenarios where there's like lava all over the floor, all this hazardous lava, and then it's like all these flying enemies are so annoying and you have to like go through the lava to get to them in Gloomhaven or whatever, or Jaws of the Lion, wherever that happened. I just remember that happening. And you were just to go, you don't fly anymore. And then it's now stuck in the lava, trying to move around. It's like just dying slowly. Oh, I love it. 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 Improvise improvement. Place 1 adjacent trap with a 5 damage wound trap.
Very good.
And you get an experience if you do so. And then 58 initiative, 2 move, create 1 bless trap, so a positive one, in an adjacent empty hex.
This is a fun class that I would have fun playing.
Super fun, super weird. I don't know if it works good in a 2-player party, because he's kind of just dropping traps, and we all know how traps go. The enemies like don't really get on them, and if you don't have someone else in the party pushing and pulling,
right. But if we find another character, like when we're both retiring-ish,
that's all about push and pulling.
Yeah.
And this guy throws traps around.
Yeah,
Then we're living the dream.
Yeah, that's like a combo scenario.
But again, you all need to be in the same room near each other to have some of this stuff happening. And sometimes you drop traps, and then all of a sudden we realize, oh, we got to start moving through the scenario, and you've got to just leave all the traps behind that you dropped, and they're doing nothing for you.
Yeah.
And then you're doing a lot of basic 2 attacks, it looks like, because you don't have that many actual attacks. So I don't know. Well, man, in a 3-player game, having this guy around would be hilarious. Oh, that's the snow dancer. Yeah, pushing and pulling into traps sounds awesome.
Okay. I mean,
we could create both characters for fun and just try them in a scenario and see how it goes. It could be something.
Not yet. Let's wait until they would be a little bit higher level.
But yeah, see, Edgar's saying they're both way too squishy, which is when I look at these with the low health and the low card count, I'm like, I'm out.
Was the snow dancer squishy? I don't remember the health.
Health-wise, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I think health-wise, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember. I could be wrong. I feel like it was low health.
Okay. I was just looking at some of the upgrades quickly.
Ignore scenario effects right there, right there.
I feel like maybe they gave that to the lower health characters.
Yeah, whenever you long rest, you may create a 1 damage trap in adjacent empty hex. So you're long resting, it gets your turn, you just plop.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do something at least.
And usually the enemies aren't going after you because you're like 99, so it should leave some empty spaces. Interesting. Man, I like this class. It's cool. Definitely cool.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
I always loved the traps. I always loved creating traps, manipulating traps, pushing and pulling enemies into traps.
Complexity 4.
Always loved it. Always loved pushing and pulling enemies into traps, and just to have a scenario flooded with traps. I always get excited when I see traps because I like having jump just in general in scenarios. And then when I see traps, I'm like, oh, nice. There's a reason to use my jump, and or maybe something I can push or pull an enemy into. And I like doing that stuff. That's like my favorite. So the snow dancer could be fun for that purpose, but cool.
I don't even know what type of character I'm looking for. Like, what, I don't know what I'm even hoping.
There should be. I mean, I don't know if they did it, but I mean, they could have more advanced versions of starting 6. Because in Gloomhaven, there was ones that were like basically the same,
but a little more
complex, more interesting, a little more creative, a little more for experienced players.
Yeah.
So there could be a banner spear evolved version, formation, summons, range that could be just a little. Or just some aspect of that's like a little more complicated, a little more powerful, maybe. Who knows? So maybe focuses on like 2 of those 3 things or something.
Makes sense.
That's a little different. I don't know. Maybe they went really creative with each one and they're all very unique. And we'll just see them as we unlock them.
Yeah.
That's interesting to seed us with so many character choices that quickly. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, time to vote for the next scenario.
Yeah, let me see what we can do here. All right, you tell me when you're ready. I think we can only go to 1, 2, or like we only have 3, I believe we can go to.
Yeah, because we can't do the one that we need the raft or whatever.
Right.
Or the sled or whatever.
Yeah. So we just, are you ready?
I guess.
We can go to 7.
We can look them. I'll look them up in the scenario book, just to make sure. Or no, because I don't really have like a way to describe what they were.
We didn't last time. We just did. Like
okay, sure. What is it?
7 is Edge of the World. 8.
Should like take notes of like what did it say was there, but like does it matter? Okay, what?
8 is Crystal Trench. And 9 is Glowing Catacombs. And then 10 we can't go to because we need the sled. We didn't unlock 6, right? Where's my little boards? Gotta make sure I didn't make a mistake.
Well, we can also look at the map, right? Because it's so easy just to find the scenarios we need to do.
I know, right?
We weren't really marking them off on here, though. That's the problem.
All right. This one.
You need like one of those permanent markers to like mark on here too, but I don't really care. We can do that later.
Oh, this one. Yeah, we didn't unlock 6 yet. Okay, good. So I didn't miss that one. And that's good. Okay. Yeah, because we just did. Okay. I'm correct.
So yeah, feel free if you're watching live right now, you can vote on which scenario is next by voting in the chat.
9 was one we just unlocked, yes. 9 and 10, but 10 we cannot go to because we need the sled. So 9 was one we just unlocked.
And 9 was, hold on. We just played what? 5, right?
5, yeah.
I can probably read the, but it'll, yeah, I have to go to here, then go to there.
I can move that.
I don't know. One of them was investigating those dudes, and the other one was going through like a hole or something that was created or something from destroying the altar or whatever. I don't remember. It's fine. We'll just leave it. Actually, let's see if we can find them on here. Maybe this will help with some decisions. So it's 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
8 is over here, Crystal Trench. Okay, it's by the Crystal Field and by Whitefire Woods. Okay. 9 is up here, the Glowing Catacombs, right on the edge of the water here, close to Frosthaven. Close to Frosthaven. And then... Oh, 7's all the way up here at the edge of the world. But we know it's not the edge of the world because there's more that's over here. It's also not flat, by the way. It's not flat. So there's really no edge, but you know what I mean? Just kidding. All right. Yeah. Ooh, I want to visit the Radiant Forest one day until I learn that that's probably where all the forest imps are. Then I don't want to go there ever. It looks cool.
And like, where's all the oozes? Because let's avoid that area.
They're underground.
Oh, okay.
They're in the sewers of Frosthaven. No missions somewhere, someplace warm on a beach.
I mean, maybe this area seems okay.
We haven't unlocked those yet.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the play up here. All right, I'm closing the poll. Closing the poll. You guys decide where we go next. Thank you, everyone that voted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 9 Glowing Catacombs has 47% of the vote. So that's where we're going. Glowing Catacombs. Number 9 is what we're playing in the next stream, which isn't even scheduled yet because we're never playing it. We quit. God. No more campaign. No, I'm just joking.
Don't say that.
No. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing I didn't schedule it, which I probably would have done for Tuesday night, because Kyle, who was coming to play Monday, just messaged yesterday and said, or actually this morning, no, last night, and said, "Hey, I can't come Monday night. Can I come Tuesday instead?" And I went, "Good thing I didn't schedule my streams yet, so I could push it back." So we're now playing Transformers, a deck building game, on Tuesday night with Kyle, 3-player. So we'll probably play Frosthaven on like Wednesday or Thursday night.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out with Mel. She needs to look at her work and figure out what days she's in the office and yada, yada, yada. And which days she feels like suffering with me playing Frosthaven in the evening.
No, it's potentially wet day. Can I be tired the next day?
Yeah. If we play really long in the Outpost Phase and we unlock, if we unlocked a character, this was a weeknight, I would not have gone through that guy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have taken so long with the Outpost Phase looking through every single item, trying to convince us to craft a whole bunch of stuff.
No, but I mean, this is when we have to do that.
Yeah. But, yeah. So we will schedule another episode if you're watching this. I'll schedule it right after this. So I just got to get on the other computer. But, yeah, I'll schedule the stream. And if you're looking for it, if you're watching this, in an hour or two, check the video description in the playlist for Frosthaven. You'll find the episode in there. Also on the main page, youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table. You'll see the upcoming stream there. But the best way, subscribe, turn on notifications, turn them up to high, make sure YouTube notifications are on. If you don't know how to do that, Google it, because I don't know how to do it. Mine are just on, and I don't know. But anyways.
You have to go like your settings and go to the bell and adjust that.
Yeah, hit the bell beside the subscribe button and click it on to all. You'll get notified in any stream that goes live. Should pop up on your phone, your tablet, whatever. And then if you don't want to watch it, you're not interested in whatever we're playing, swipe it away. If you want to join us in Frosthaven, you're only excited for that game, then click it, follow through, join us live. But you can set notifications on the streams once they're scheduled just by clicking notify me. Just go find them on the page or in the playlist section. Yeah. Mel needs to retire already, says D. Miller. And I'm not talking about her Frosthaven character.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You two? Never mind.
I think there's confusion here because there's this assumption that, like, I retired, but I didn't really because I still work.
Yeah.
And you retiring, it's not retiring.
It would just be switching jobs.
Switch jobs is the correct term there, I think.
Ideally, sure, that would be great, but I mean...
Oh, no, but if you did retire, you could just play with me and I would be working and you just kind of show up to play games.
No, I think there would be some sort of, would be some sort of work where then I would do like more painting streams and things like that. So it would be more...
The painting is definitely work. I watch her and I'm like, yeah, that is work.
Yeah.
Even if you enjoy it, it's still work.
Yeah.
It is still work for sure.
There's a long way to go before that can ever be a reality.
Yeah. But keep donating to the channel. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll grow and we'll be making enough money and
then we both be doing it.
But yeah, it'll take a while.
Yeah.
It'll take a long while at this pace, but I'm fine. I'm happy where we're at. We'll keep going.
Yeah, we like this slow.
No, I wish it was faster.
But it's a slow, consistent growth, right? It's not like it's like, oh, we peak and then we drop, and then we peak and then we drop.
It's growth, though.
It's growth,
and I am down with growth. Yeah. It's better than nothing or declining. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for helping the channel grow. And how you can help the channel grow, hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. Helps other people find these videos. YouTube will promote us more. Will recommend us to similar people, or people watching similar content to you. It will help with the algorithm. Sharing the videos on social media, wherever you think there might be groups of people who might be interested in watching this, go share episode 1 with them, get them joined into watching it. Because also, if people start coming to YouTube from an external link, YouTube sees that and sees that people are coming to our videos externally and will reward us. So by promoting our videos to other people who might be similar to those people and what they watch and stuff like that.
Also, as we slow down in these videos too, anybody that's joining in now at episode 0 or 1 will have time to catch up.
Yeah.
Before we get in farther deeper.
Yeah. You losers. Janet, thank you so much.
Janet, thank
$5
you.
super chat for Mel's retirement fund.
Done. Thank you. That will
Easy
go in the
peasy.
retirement fund. Thank you. Thank you.
So based on inflation,
Yeah.
U.S. conversion to Canadian, Mel should be able to retire on that money in about 347 years.
Yeah.
So we just need to put a little more money in there, and we'll reduce now. Just
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. Thank you.
awesome. Yeah, slow down. I know. I don't know what she's talking about.
No, I just mean we're not doing like 3 or 4 streams a week. Right? Of Frosthaven specifically is what I'm talking about.
Slow. I see.
Like, because you're telling people like share episode 1, we can grow, more people can be in the chats.
That. Yes,
I'm talking more specifically for Frosthaven. Yes.
You're saying slow down on the consistency of the Frosthaven playthroughs.
Yes, as we're playing maybe more 1 or 2 a week, anybody that joins in at episode 1 can catch up because there's not 4 episodes a week.
Yep. And especially if people are still receiving their copies and still getting their gaming groups together and still trying to figure out how to store the thing.
Or if they're trying to play ahead of us, they don't have to play 3 episodes. They can just play like 1.
Yeah, if they're only playing once a week.
Yeah.
And we're doing it 3 times a week. No, you can't
no one
catch
can
up.
Keep up. Yeah.
You can't catch up or keep up. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Oh, Jan says, yeah, I have to catch up coming today. Oh nice. Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah. Ross says, thanks for the playthrough. I had an awesome time and learned a lot again. Have an awesome evening, everyone. Yes, you too. Guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We are streaming Transformers on Tuesday, and then probably Frosthaven on Wednesday or Thursday, so stay tuned. And then probably again the next weekend. So stay tuned. More Frosthaven coming for sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm having fun. I like the game very much. I love this. I love the Haven games, you guys. I feel like I don't have to say it.
But you do.
Just point out the things because I'm already playing it. I'm loving it. Obviously, I'm playing it over other things. I'm not being paid to play it. I don't have to play it, but I am playing it. But I need to point out some of the critical things because I want in Sandhaven, I want them to actually listen and change some things. Desert Haven or whatever, Transylvania Haven, whatever they end up doing, wherever the next havens are.
Yeah.
I still want Frosthaven, Jaws of the Lion. I think that would be fun. Like a prequel-ish little thing to this game that teaches also.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate it didn't come out before.
Yeah. But at least there's Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. So we still can get new players into the Haven games with a great little product. And I still see it on shelves. When I was last in Targets in the US and Walmarts, and I still saw it on all the shelves. It was there. There was a spot for it. It was there. Or it was on the shelf. And with all the other board games, which is great to still see it in print, in stock, and great stuff. Summer Haven. Yeah. Summer Haven.
That sounds like a fun place.
That is weird. We're playing Frosthaven and there is summer in Frosthaven, but hey, whatever. Stormhaven for sea adventures.
Oh.
Candy Haven. Okay, Dragon.
Dragon, that's a stretch.
Okay, all right. Yeah. The true game to hook children into the Frosthaven universe. We present Candy Haven. Flip a color and move. And here your mercenaries adventure on their way to find the magical Candy Haven at the end of the winding path. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the support. Hit that like button, share the videos. If you notice any goof ups, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But by this point, you already probably have done that. But feel free to do it on future or past episodes. Go nuts. Help other people. Learn from our mistakes. Thanks for everyone hanging out with us here on this Saturday. And we'll see you guys in the next stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.